All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, serving as your presiding judge on this morning. Good morning to each of you. I'm going to start by having the specialty court attorney. Before you do that, for Merrill Norris and Cartez Bryant, you are scheduled this morning for arraignments, but they are in person. So I need you to make your way down to 36th District Court. And we are located at 421 Madison in the city of Detroit. My courtroom is courtroom 133. I'm on the first floor. So please make your way to 36th District Court, and I need you to get here within the hour. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. All right, let's have the specialty court attorneys place your appearance on the record. Ms. Warfield.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391, specialty court judge.
All right, good morning to you. And then Mr. Fikens.
Thank you, and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P31894, specialty court defense attorney.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Fikens. All right, we have several arraignments that are scheduled. Good morning, Ms. Wilson. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone.
All right, I need you to have the parent of someone that is in the waiting room. Would you please have them call the courtroom? I need to find out, have Ms. Mack find out what's going on. And then I also have several arraignments scheduled for this morning. All of those arraignments, they are not eligible for Zoom hearings. They must report down to the court in person. So if we can make sure I know who they are, we'll bring them in and I'll let them know that they have to appear at 36th District Court in person. Good morning, Ms. Seawright. Our docket does not start until 8:45 this morning. So we're gonna just wait until our case managers come in and they are ready to go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call my 8:30 a.m. matters. Miss Mack, in the event that they do not show up, we will be ready to do those cases, okay?
Yes, Judge.
All right, I have for Hassan Al-Hassan, U696-26024, charged with offering to engage another for an act of prostitution. I also have Mario Alexander, case number SP 160593321, charged with trespassing. For Grant Brockington Jr., I have SP 1604271, count 1, no insurance. Count 2, driving on a suspended, it looks like, license. I have for Latara Jarman, I have case number U686-49924, charged with offering to engage another for an act of prostitution. For Satara Kelly, I have case number U696-12624. Kelly is charged with offering to engage another for an act of prostitution. For Melanie Redfield, case number U696-37124, charged with offering to engage another for an act of prostitution. For Jennifer Richards, case number U686-83724, charged with a narcotic and drug violation. And then Jennifer Richards, also case number U696-37224, charged with offering to engage another for an act of prostitution. And then finally, I have Mika Woods Wilkins, case number U696-12524, charged with offering to engage another for an act of prostitution. All of these matters that are scheduled for arraignment this morning are community referrals directly from the Detroit Police Department as a result of an operation that they did in the community that is related to behavior that deals with the specialty courts that we service, which are drug treatment court, veterans treatment court, mental health court, and then of course we have the human trafficking docket. Therefore, for each of those individuals that do not appear on today, KPS will issue, the bond will be set at $1,000 cash or surety. The ROA should indicate that they are referred to referred to specialty court by the Detroit Police Department, and that their bond shall not be reduced. And even if they pay a bond, they must appear before Judge Holmes. And if they come in, I'll set aside the warrant. All right, we are in great shape. Mr. Fikens or Ms. Warfield, any objection?
No,
No, Your
Your
Honor.
Honor.
All
Your
right, thank you. What's that?
They did get the notice.
I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, let's get started. I am starting. Miss Seawright, turn on your camera because you've been on with me. So I've got to start with you this morning. I have for Miss Seawright, case number SP 121-17221. Miss Seawright, unmute and state your full name for me.
Arbor the DC, right?
Good morning, Miss Seawright. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. How are you?
You sound a little snappy this morning. What's going on with you?
I just got off work. I've been at work 16 hours.
You've been at work 16 hours?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you taking care of business then, right, Miss Seawright?
Yes.
All right, very good. You are in phase 5. And how are things going with you and the kids?
My youngest daughter came home. They let her come home. The other one, the court date for her is the 30th.
Okay, and you
But-
ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't sound like you ready. You sure?
Yeah. Want it over with.
All right. All right, and so what mechanisms have you put in place for you to help you to be able to keep them in the home?
No, not them. Just the
The,
youngest
the one,
right.
yes, the
So
one.
she's gonna have
Yeah.
therapy come out. They're gonna have therapy come out for a couple of visits. That's it. Nothing. We don't
All
have
right. Say that again.
it's not a problem with her. That's why they decided to bring her back home after they did the investigation they had to do. But it's nothing to go to school. Something she got to do.
Right, but Missy, right, you indicated that one of your daughters came home. The one that has come home already is the one that's problematic, right?
No,
Okay, so the one that came home is not problematic, and the one that's scheduled to come home is not problematic.
she not scheduled to come home. I'm gonna go.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right. That's what I want to make sure, that you have an environment, because there's one that there's no issue with, but because of the nature of the investigation, they removed her, right?
right.
So I want to make sure that you have mechanisms in place so that that never happens again.
Yeah,
And so you have something in place, right?
yes,
Okay, the daughter that has created some of this confusion, she's not with you and she's not scheduled to come back to be with you, right?
right.
All right, very good. And then the baby that is coming, she's going to be in counseling and all of those wonderful things, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. And then all of the skills and things that you have learned, you are going to take them with you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you're going to utilize them.
Yes.
All right, very good. What issues, concerns, or questions do you have for me?
No, I'm fine.
All right, very good, very good. Mr. Page, place your appearance on the record, please, and let me know if you have anything else to ask to Ms. Seawright.
Yes, ma'am. James Page, Specialty Court Case Manager. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Just wanted to let you know, so, all of that stuff with Ms. Seawright, I did speak to a CPS worker and they confirmed that everything was over and that the investigation was over. Her daughter was coming home and that the other daughter, like you said, who caused a lot of these problems, she's not going to come live with her, and they're arranging for other things to happen for her, but she is clear of any investigations and allegations and all of that good stuff. So my recommendation today, Ms. Seawright has paid off all of her court costs and fines. She has completed all of her community service. She has been attending services despite all of the things that were going on. She told me that she does have a plan. I'm sorry. Sorry, a continuum of care. That's what I was trying to get to. A continuum of care person, and Mr. Ron over at DRP. And my recommendation today, Judge, is that we let her graduate from the program.
All right, now, Ms. Page, you know you ain't mentioned this in staffing yesterday, but all right, Miss Warfield.
Yes, Your Honor, based off of everything that has been placed on the record, appears that Ms. Seawright has done what is necessary in all 5 of our phases to be deemed successfully completed from specialty court, Your Honor. In accordance with the Michigan state law, federal law, both of her matters are dismissible matters. It is a child abuse 4th degree and an improper plate, Your Honor. Those matters are dismissible. Based off of the fact that Ms. Seawright has successfully completed specialty court, I move that these matters be dismissed at this time.
All right, very good. Ms. Seawright, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Price, what you want to tell?
Ms. Seawright doesn't seem excited enough.
I know she doesn't. I hate that this her day. 'Cause-
Another 30 days.
Right. All right, come on, Miss Price. She looking like, don't play, Miss,
It's
don't play.
okay. He had to find out about Peaches last week when y'all canceled my court date. He found out about no, and he ain't supposed to see that.
Miss Seawright, you fading in and out. You must have something covering your microphone.
I was saying Mr. Page had met Peaches last when y'all canceled my court date, and you know he ain't supposed to met her. He met her in Steady Armor that week.
Lord Jesus. Come on, Miss Price, what you have for me?
Good morning, Judge Holmes, Nicole Price, Clinical Assessor, Specialty Court. Just want to say congratulations, Ms. Seawright. Keep up the good work. You do have that continuum of care supporting you. So just keep up the good work. And if you need me even after, give me a call.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I am granting your motion for dismissal as to, you said there were 2 matters that were before me as to Ms. Seawright. I think I only called 1. I also have case number 210-451-0401. And yes, they are both dismissible offenses. I'm dismissing them without prejudice. Ms. Mack, does she have anything else at 36? She does not. She does not, and so I need everybody to join me in celebrating our Ms. Seawright on her completion of specialty court. Way to go, Ms. Seawright. Long time coming. Long time coming, but you got there. Tell me what you're taking with you. What have you learned?
Well, the whole thing of this is really patience. You gotta have patience to get through it. You can get through it if you really want to. My main thing was defeat. I was defeating the person. It was a battle. Like defeat the devil. I was defeating the devil. It was a lot of fight, but I made it.
But you did it. But you did it. So what that lets me know, Ms. Seawright, is that you have a lot of fight in you, and that you are able to overcome challenges, not just with respect to working a program, but that same fight you use to get to the finish line here is the same fight that you can use in every aspect of your life, whether it's on your job, whether it's with your family, whether it's with your health, your finances, your career. You can have that fight in you, and you can use it to get to your goal. And so I want to encourage you to continue on this path. Use of substances, we know that it only makes things more difficult, right?
Yes.
If you have a problem, using a substance might make you feel good for 10 minutes, but then you've got to now deal with the next 10 years, 10 months, you know, that one choice to use substances, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so I hope that you will think about those things, tap into the services that you have been, that have been made available to you. I heard Mr. Page say she has a continuum of care. Ms. Price, if you could just confirm that she has that information so she knows where to go if she, for some reason, hits a pitfall or has some issues.
Okay.
You're gonna make sure she has it, Ms. Price?
Yes, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say she's aware of her continuum of care, right, Ms. Seawright? Your
Yes.
provider. Okay.
All right. Very good. You are all set. I want you to go and be great. Mr. Page, you have your hand up as to Ms. Seawright.
So someone else,
Now-
just check your phone for me, please, when you get a second.
Okay, I will. Give me a second. All right. So Miss C, right, I want you to go and be great. And we're here if you need us. You don't need to pick up a case, a charge, in order to pick up the phone, Zoom in, walk in and say, Judge, I need some direction. Judge, I'm having a hard time. Mr. Page, I need to know how. You don't need to do any of those. You don't need to get a case to do any of those things. We are here. You're forever connected to us, okay?
Everything but saying, come say hi. Dang.
Yes, come on, you can come say, no, I'm saying you don't need a case to come and say hi. That's what I'm saying. Don't get a case. Just come into the courtroom. Just come on in. All right, I want you to go and be great. Mr. Page, make sure we have her contact information so that when we have our big graduation, I would love for you to come back and participate. All right, Ms. C. Wright?
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely. Thank y'all.
All right. All right, you're very welcome. You are free to leave.
Your Honor, may I approach you?
Yes, you may. Very good. I am going to go now to Miss Williams. I have for Miss Williams, case number, Brianna Williams, case number 210-443-0401. Miss Williams, unmute and state your full name for me.
Brianna Yvette Williams.
Good morning, Brianna Yvette Williams. How are you this morning?
Good morning. I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. You sure? I see you looking to the side and all that. You sure you doing pretty good?
Yep, I'm doing excellent.
All right, very good, very good. I'm hearing that your tests are completely zeroed out as to THC. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, how do you feel about that?
I feel good.
All right, when you say you feel good, physically, mentally, tell me a little bit about that.
Both physically and mentally.
Very good.
I don't know. And then I guess like people that I talk to, like that knew me when I was smoking and know me now, they be saying they proud of me. Like I act different, more mature, more sound-minded.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I love it. I love it. I'm very proud of you because I know that it has not been easy for you to shake that habit, even though young folks are led to believe that marijuana is not addictive and that they can just put it down at any time. You know that that's not the truth now, right?
Yeah, that's not the truth.
You may need some additional help, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that yes.
Yes, that's a yes.
All right. Yes, that's a yes. All right. Very good. Very good. I also understand that you are doing your in phase 3, which is not, I don't know that we introduced pro-social in phase 3, but do we, Mr. Page, look at phase 3 requirements? Pro-social activities is a part of phase 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. I heard that you are going to the gym.
Yeah, and I registered for school. I'm gonna be going to school this semester.
Come on, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You are going back to school. When does school start?
After next month.
All right, and what are you going to be studying?
For pre-social work.
I love it. You know that our life experiences prepare us for the best careers, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. You are going to be phenomenal helping people to rebuild their lives if social work is the route that you're going.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. I am so proud of you. How are the kids doing?
They doing good. I'm about to go to orientation for the twins right now, and then I gotta go at 1:00 for my daughter.
All right, because school is starting up at Monday,
next
right?
week. Yep,
All right, get them ready and
I
set some
am.
good examples for them, right?
Absolutely.
All right, very good. And so, Mr. Page, is there anything additional? I see that you have recommended a medium level incentive for Ms. Williams because she has continued her abstinence from THC. We're going to move that one out. And so that's a good one, medium level incentive. Also, I'm going to loop into that. She's registered for school. And so that's very much so a start to some great beginnings. And so Ms. Williams, you are going to receive an incentive. You'll be able to choose from our incentive counter. So you'll have to come in and get something off of the incentive counter. All right?
Okay, I appreciate that.
You sure? Your face don't look like it.
Yeah, I just got anxiety because I know I got to go to the twins orientation and start at 9 o'clock.
All right, well, it's 9:07 and you're gonna get on out of there. And so someone got on before you, so I had to do their case because she had something going on as well. And
It's
so all right, so you're in good shape, Mr. Page. I just need to know, how long has she been in phase 3?
49 days, Judge.
All right, so she's doing well. Anything
she's
else you want to add?
Nothing else to add, just to keep doing what you're doing, Ms. Williams. She's very communicative in anything she needs and what she has going on. So just continue doing what you're doing and just let me know if you need anything.
Okay.
All right, let's get your dates, Ms. Williams. Ms. Price, did you have anything you wanted to add?
She's in compliance with her services. I did speak with her on yesterday and I did congratulate her also on starting school. So congratulations and keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right, awesome. Let's do it. I'm going to give you your dates. You will have a consultation with Mr. Page. I'll set that for September 5th. That will be at, I'll schedule it for 11:45. Your return to court date will be on September 11th, and that'll be at 8:45 a.m. Did you get that, Ms. Williams?
Yes.
All right, then you are in great shape. I hope you enjoy orientation today. Okay?
I am.
All right, very good.
Y'all have a
Take
good day.
care.
Okay.
You
bye-bye.
too. All right, bye-bye. All right. I am ready to go. Give me 2 seconds. All right, I'm going to go to Vic Vival. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you? How is everyone?
Doing very well. How are you? You are smiling this morning.
Yeah, I've been getting whatever is going on within me, getting it out and learning about myself, and I feel like I'm returning to who I'm really supposed to be.
All right, very good. Miss Mack, did you get Miss Jackson's case notes? Miss Jackson, I did not get your case notes. Mr. Page sent something over to me, but when I tried to print it out, they were blank sheets. And so, Miss Mack, can you get it and print it out for me just very quickly?
I printed what you sent to me, Judge.
No, we just had her send them to you.
I haven't received it.
All right,
Sure. Nope, I haven't received it.
Miss Jackson, can you send them? I don't know if you sent them to me again. Let me see.
Yes, I sent them.
Yeah, she sent them to me. That's okay. I'm gonna send them out forward. I had asked to go to Miss Mack so she could, because it's too late for me to try to read them from the computer. So Miss Mack, I'm sending them over to you. And actually there are 2 sets, Miss Jackson. Any particular reason why there are 2 sets?
I completed them from my phone. I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
Oh, so it's two
Oh, I
set.
got it. It just came through when you sent yours, Judge.
Okay, no problem. I just wanted, does she need to print out both sets? Ms. Jackson?
It will print out as one document.
No, it's actually two separate documents. So I guess when you transmit from the phone, it might do something quirky. I know mine does. And you can just check to see if it's the same. Yeah, and if it is, I'm good with that.
It does look like it's the same.
All right, give us 2 seconds, Ms. Pahon. I meant Vic. All right, thank you. Ms. Jackson, I was able to read some of it. I just tried to print it out and couldn't print it. So I want to make sure I'm clear that I shouldn't say I didn't get them. It's just when I went to print them, they printed out blank for some reason. But I was able to read through it. Okay. All right. Give me 2 seconds. Let me. Yeah. Right, I don't see Vic Babel. Who has Vic? So the document that you just sent me does not have Vic in it.
I have Vic. I don't know why when it's not on the document, she's not on here. I don't know why.
Vic is not on either document?
Either document.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not on there.
All right, then we're just gonna have to go we're gonna follow the format still. And let's do it. I have for Vic Babel, case number U 681-07323. Vic, state your full name for me, please.
Virginia Babel, but I go by Vic.
All right, good morning to you. How are you this morning?
Pretty good, pretty good. How about you?
I am doing very well. Thank you so much. I see that you are still where you have been placed and you're smiling today. You look like you're in a different place. Tell me what that's about.
I've been dealing with the trauma, dealing with relationship issues, everything that I've just kind of piled up in my head and never really sorted out. But I've been sorting it out, and I feel more confident and more comfortable with myself and moving forward to the next stage.
All right, very good. So you've rolled up your sleeves and you're doing the hard work?
Yes, I am. I was kitchen lead for a little while, but I couldn't handle it because everyone was arguing with me about the rules that I was following. So I had to step down from that and just kind of refocus on myself.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Miss Jackson, Vic is in. I have Vic in phase 1. And so Vic is, I'm going to take a guess at Vic's where is that Vic is participating in the program by following the directives at the nest. Ms. Price, you can also let me know if I'm correct, and actively engaged in treatment. Am I correct?
Yes, Judge Holmes. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
That's correct.
All right,
Vic,
yes.
Vic is in phase 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me make sure I need to update my jacket. All right, very good. And so with that, part of why engaged in treatment and following the directives of the program, Ms. Jackson, have you had some conversation with Vic to find out if they're just, it sounds like he just said he's just had a change of mind. He's focusing in on himself and the things that he needs.
Yes.
And dealing with the trauma as well as relationships.
That's correct. And he has truly built his self-confidence.
So he's building self-confidence. Very good. And so the behaviors that we are responding to as to following the directives of the program and being actively engaged in treatment, that would be more of a proximal goal because he's there and we expect him to engage. And so that's a proximal goal. And so the what is that he would get an incentive. And since it is a proximal goal, it would be a low level incentive. And so the how are we going to deliver that incentive? I'm going to recommend that Vic gets a judicial applause on today and that we all celebrate Vic for the great work that he's doing. Anybody else have something they want to add or change? Nope. All right, please join me in giving Vic a judicial applause. Way to go, Vic. Way to go. All right, very good. Yes, and I always see that you get so emotional when we celebrate you. I want you to know that you are, what may seem like small steps to you are really big steps, because I know this has been a hard journey, a long journey, but you are certainly worth the journey. And every step that you make toward progress is a monumental step. And I need you to believe that, understand it, and see it so that you can continue to move forward and get your momentum going. All right?
All right. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Ms. Price, you have your hand up.
Yes, I just want to tell Vic that he's doing an amazing job. I'm very proud of him. Judge Holmes, you said get his momentum back. I was thinking he got his fight back. So he's now fighting for what he would like. And I'm very proud of you, Vic. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
All right, absolutely. All right, Ms. Jackson, anything else you want to add?
No, I'm very proud of Vic. Keep up the good work. Every time I talk to him, he always is positive and just proud that he is getting his self-confidence back. And the fact that he's still there, he's working the program.
All right, awesome. So Vic, I want you to keep up the great work, okay?
I am.
All right, very good, very good. Do you have any questions or concerns or issues that you want to raise with me today?
No, I'm just doing what I gotta do.
All right, Ms. Price, you still have your hand up?
I'm sorry, I forgot to take it down.
Oh, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Let's get some dates ready for Vic. All right, Vic, here we go. You are in phase 2. I've updated my jacket. And so you are going to have a consultation with Ms. Jackson. Ms. Jackson, I'll schedule that consultation for the 29th of August. I'll schedule it for 11:45. You can work out that date and time as necessary. I'm going to see Vic again on Wednesday, September 4th, 2024, and that will be at 8:45 a.m. Did you get that, Vic?
I got it written down.
All right, very good. Are you still working with Miss Smith?
Yes, I am. She's been very helpful. She just helped me let go of the burdens and things I'm holding on from other people. So now the next time I see her, we're going to focus on why I'm using it in the first place.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I'm so proud of you. You're doing the hard work. I know it's not easy, but you are doing it. Continue, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. You're very welcome. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. If you need us before then, Zoom in, whatever you need to do to connect with us, okay?
Will do. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's go to Miss Jordan. Miss Jordan, good morning to you.
Go ahead. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Jordan. Did they let you go do your smoke this morning before you came to court?
No.
Why y'all didn't let, I told y'all Please let Miss Jordan go smoke her cigarette.
I'm
Because she's
straight.
not nice to me when she don't smoke her cigarette in the morning.
I'm straight.
You
I'm
sure?
good. Yeah.
All right, because you look good this morning, but listen, I already had my mindset. I need Miss Jordan to smoke her cigarette in the morning before she talk to me so she can be nice to me. You gonna be nice to me today, Miss Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she said, come on, long as you hurry up. All right, Miss Jordan, let me place your case numbers on the record. Who has Miss Jordan?
That's me, Judge.
That's you? Okay, let me go to it just real quick, see what notes are made. All right, very good. I have for Miss Jordan, case number SP 142-39121, SP 146-85031, SP 147-08121, case number SP 148-30501, SP 148-354, counts 1 and 2, case number SP 149-18501, case number U 457-39918, U 457-40018. I have case number U 492-95918, U 659-65223, U 659-66023, U 659-66123, U 664-32523, U 664-32623, and U 664-93223. Miss Jordan, state your full name for me, please.
Wanda Lynn Jordan.
All right, Wanda Lynn Jordan, how are you this morning?
All right.
You doing all right?
Yeah.
All right, very good. How are things going where you are?
Good.
Okay, very good. Tell me some things that you've been doing to participate in your care. Have you been showing up for sessions?
Going on outings.
Doing what?
Going on outings. Like
You've been
store,
going on outing.
movies, McDonald's.
You went to the movie. Wait a minute, you're going too fast. You're going on outings and you went to the movies, right?
I didn't go to the movies. I said we're going to the movie. We're going to the movie.
Okay, but you've been going on outings and you're going to the movies.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Are you excited about going to the movies?
Yeah.
When is the last time you've been to the movies?
I haven't.
You have never been to the movies?
I haven't been to the movies in a while.
In a while. Very good. Do you already know what you're going to go see?
No.
Not yet?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Are they gonna make sure you get some popcorn and all that good stuff? All right, very good. And she yawning on me this morning. Go on, get your yawn out, Miss Jordan. Go on. All right. So, Miss Jordan, I'm excited that you are going to the movies. What else is going on with you?
That's it.
All right. Well, let me tell you one other thing that's going on with you that I think is incredible is that you are remaining at your place of location. I think that that is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, Miss Jordan. Ma'am, listen, you might be excited about that, but I'm not. But you are staying there. And I'm so excited for you. And guess what, Miss Jordan? You look good today. You sound good today. You look healthy today. How are you feeling overall?
All right. All right.
You feeling all right?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Have you been in touch with your family?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? Why haven't you been in touch with
I
your
don't want to
sister?
talk. I don't want to talk.
Wait, what did you say?
I just don't want to talk.
All right, then we're gonna honor your wishes. All right. All right, when you get ready, okay?
Yeah.
Whenever you get ready. All right, very good. What questions or concerns do you have for me on this morning?
None.
Come on,
You have none?
None.
All right. All right. I'm glad that you don't have any. Listen, Miss Jordan, because you have been doing so well in the program, a recommendation was made to promote you to phase 3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, she's not as excited as we are. Come on, Mr. Page, what you want to tell me? I'll hear from Miss Price, and then we're gonna celebrate Miss Jordan. Go ahead, Mr. Page.
Miss Jordan is so funny. That's my girl right there. But
Yes, we love Miss Jordan. Oh, you smile for Mr. Page now. Miss Jordan, I'm feeling a certain kind of way. And she's still smiling for Mr. Page. All right, Miss Jordan. I see how you want to do me. I see how you want to do me.
I take care of my people, Judge. I take care of my people.
I see you. I see it. I see it.
But no, Miss Jordan is doing a great job. She, like you said, she has not absconded from her AFC home. She's staying put. She's participating. She's going on outings. She's opening up more. She's speaking to people. And it's showing in her face. You can see it all in her face and her demeanor. So I just made the recommendation today, Miss Jordan, to promote you to phase 3 because you're just doing so well. And I'm so proud of you. I'm glad that we got everything together with your SSI benefits. We doing it. So if you need anything, you know to just give me a call.
Okay.
All right, Miss Price.
Yes, Miss Jordan is doing an excellent job. We're very proud of you, Miss Jordan. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Okay, I don't feel so bad because she didn't smile for Miss Price either. All right, so I know I'm in good company. I need everybody. Did you have any comments as to Miss Jordan? Miss Warfield is in the courtroom, Miss Jordan. You can't see her, but you're going to hear her. She wants to say something to you.
Ms. Jordan, I just want to say that we are so proud of you with all the hard work that you put into this, everything that you're getting, your outings, you having this new leash on life, you deserve it. So congratulations on your promotions, and we are very excited to keep going with you, okay?
Thank you.
All right, she didn't smile for you either, Miss Warfield, so I'm good. I'm in good shape. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Wanda Jordan on her promotion to phase 3. Yes, Miss Jordan. Wonderful. Listen, I don't know who's with her at the AFC home. Who's with you?
Is Miss Walker?
I am. Hi, how are you?
Oh, no.
Miss Walker, good morning, Miss Walker. How are
I'm
you?
not Miss Walker. I'm sorry. My name is Denisha. I'm one of the supervisors over here. My name is Denisha.
Good morning, Miss Denisha. Good morning. Miss Denisha, I want to find out if it is okay for us to send a gift card to you for you to use to make sure that Miss Jordan gets popcorn and a drink when she goes to the movies.
Yes, that's fine.
All right, team.
Judge, if you get that to me, Judge, I can take it over there myself.
Thank you so much.
We will get it to you. All right, make sure. I didn't want Mr. Page to chime in because he already got a smile from Miss Jordan. So stop doing that, Mr. Page. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get a smile and he's trying to jump in on my action. Listen, Miss Jordan, we are, and Mr. Page, let's make that happen. We have gift cards. I want to make sure we get one to her, to Miss Denisha, so that Miss Jordan can get popcorn and a drink at the movies, because the movies is not the movies without popcorn and a drink. A drink of pop or juice or water or something. Or
icy or
whatever
something.
they sell. Yeah, there you go. All right, very good. Thank you so much for the great work you all are doing with Miss Jordan. All right, Miss Jordan, go take your smoke break. And let me get your next dates. Let me give Miss Denisha your next dates. Now that you are in phase 3, let's go. I have for you, you will have a consultation with Mr. Page. I'm going to place that consultation on the 6th of September, Mr. Page. And then I'm going to see her on September 11th, 2024. And that will be at 8:45 a.m.
Got it.
All right,
we are in good shape. You are all set, Miss Jordan.
Can you repeat that last date? I'm sorry. The last date.
Yes, ma'am.
Back.
September 11th. Okay. At 8:45 a.m. on Zoom, unless Mr. Page says something different. But in all likelihood, it will be on Zoom, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. You all are free to leave.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, you do the same. Mr. Fikens, I'm going to ask you to go in a breakout room with Christian Logan. Let's find out, unless somebody knows what's going on with Mr. Logan. He has a hold from another court. Nothing I can do until that hold is moved. I'm going to keep my hold there until things get resolved. But Mr. Page, why don't you go in the breakout room with Mr. Fikens, bring him up to snuff as to what's happening with Mr. Logan, because I need 2 minutes. I need to address Attorney Barton, our former mental health court attorney that decided he's gonna grace us with his presence, and I'm just gonna take 2 minutes to do so.
Okay,
Okay?
Judge, and then when we're done, can you please, would you like to speak to Mr. Logan or?
Yes, oh yes,
Okay,
I still
okay,
wanna see Mr.
okay.
Logan.
Okay.
All right, very good. And then I'll be ready for Mr. Guy as soon as I greet Mr. Barton. Come in.
Thank you.
Okay, so the
I prefer.
All right, let's go. I'm going to go to Dorian Guy. Thank you for your patience. I wasn't just greeting the attorney. Let me just let y'all know I had to take care of some other court stuff as well. So, Ms. Kelly, if you could just stay put, I'm going to call your case next, but I need to do Mr. Guy first, okay? So just stay put for me, and I'm going to do your arraignment. Give me just 1 second. All right, very good. I have for Dorian Guy, case numbers 173-521-681. Case number 173-80215, counts 1 and 2. And case number 210-447-4001. Mr. Guy, unmute and state your full name for me, please.
Dorian Marquise Guy.
Good morning, Mr. Guy. How are you this morning?
I'm all right.
You all right? All
Yeah.
right. I see that you are where you probably need to be at this time. Are you making the best of it?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. And you know we tried to do it your way first, right, Mr. Guy?
Yeah.
I did, in all fairness. Now, come on. You know, me and you, we go back and forth. But in all fairness, I listened to you and we tried it your way. And so now we're making some adjustments. And hopefully the adjustments that we make this go round will be permanent adjustments so that you can go out, live in the community, and stay in the community. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Very good. How are they treating you at Elmhurst?
It's all right.
It's all right?
Yeah.
All right. Anything you need to bring to my attention?
No.
No. Okay. Now, I did hear that you are treating the staff well at Elmhurst. And so I appreciate that even though you didn't want to go there, that you're still keeping a good attitude, you're following the house rules, and you're in compliance. And so I appreciate that, Mr. Guy. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, very good. And so, Mr. Page, I see that with the behavior that's identified is that he is staying in the inpatient or in the residential, as well as he has a good attitude about being there and reconnecting with his services. And that is certainly a proximal goal since he's there, right? And so I want to make sure that he gets a judicial applause on today. Before we do that, Mr. Page and then Ms. Price, what do you want to add?
Yeah, Mr. Guy is just doing well. Like you said, he didn't want to go back there, but he's just making the best of it. He is treating the staff, the correct way. He's being treated the right way as well. He's going to his groups. He just has a goal of trying to get another chance to live independently at this time. But here we are. So he's doing well. Mr. Guy knows to reach out to me if he needs anything. And he's doing well, Judge.
All right, Ms. Price.
Yes, Mr. Guy is doing well, so keep up the good work, Mr. Guy. I will meet with your therapist and see what the proposed out date is, and I'll keep you posted on that. I know that's a concern of yours.
Yes.
All right, very good. Ms. Price, a concern also that I want to keep in mind is that it's my understanding Mr. Guy is receiving his benefits. And so we need to locate housing for him. Not housing that he bounces around to, but stable housing. Can we work on that? Mr. Page, actually, that should be in your purview.
Yes, I don't think I just asked him about his benefits. He doesn't have like his SSI benefits. He's only receiving his food benefits right now.
What happened with his SSI benefits?
He said he's still, Mr. Guy, didn't
In
you
the
tell me?
process?
Yeah, he's in the process. He's still doing it.
It's still working, working through the system. The attorney.
All right.
Yeah, he said he was
All
dealing with
right.
an attorney to get his benefits, Judge.
All right, very good. Thank you. I thought that he had those benefits. I might be mixing him up with someone else. My apologies. And so I really want to let's just keep our pulse on his progress with respect to his benefits, because I want him to have stable, independent housing.
Absolutely.
All right. Mr. Guy, what questions do you have for me? Concerns or issues?
No.
You don't have any?
No, just doing my time.
I want you to do more than just do your time.
Yeah.
Are you learning anything?
Yeah.
All right. And are you thinking about taking those things that you're learning and applying them when you do leave the facility?
Yes.
All right. Very good. All right. If no other questions, I need everybody to join me in celebrating, giving a judicial applause for Mr. Guy, despite having some reluctance about going back to residential. He's there and he's doing a great job, great attitude. Come on, join me in a judicial applause. Thank you, Mr. Guy. Proud of you. Very proud of you. All right. Very good. I'm going to give you some dates now. I have Mr. Guy in phase 3. And so I'm going to give the following dates. You will have a consultation with Mr. Page. That will be September 6th. And we'll schedule it for 11:45 a.m., Mr. Page. And then I will see you, Mr. Guy, on September 11th. And that will be at 8:45 a.m. Did you get that?
Yes.
All right, very good. Now, Mr. Guy, you know to reach out to Mr. Page if you have any questions or concerns, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. You are all set. Take care. All right. I'm going to go back just for a moment because I don't see anyone else on the screen for specialty court. I know I have a few people in the courtroom, but I need to do an 8:30 arraignment, and this is for Satara Kelly. Has any attorney had the opportunity to speak with Miss Kelly? Miss Warfield? Oh, she stepped out. Miss Kelly, got to give her a minute because I can't arraign you without an attorney, okay? So let's give her a minute, and then of course she'll be taken off of my KVS list.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Mr. Bryant? Oh, he's one to be arraigned as well. Where's Mr. Bryant? Oh, you hiding from me, Mr. Bryant. All right, have you spoken with Miss Warfield? Is that a no? All right, and so as soon as you speak with Miss Warfield, can somebody reach out to Miss Warfield and let her know I'm ready to do those arraignments? She's standing out, she's working, isn't she? Thank you. Who's that in the back taking up for Miss Warfield? Who's that? Mr. Camp, you done changed up your hair. I see you, Mr. Simmons. Do you? All right, all right. Very good. All right, and so as soon as she comes back in, I'll be ready to do some arraignments. Mr. Page, are you on for, hold on, who has Mr. Simmons?
That's me, Judge.
Give me 2 seconds to just pull. Do I have a file from Mr. Simmons? I don't have a file for Mr. Simmons. All right, give me a second, Mr. Page.
Mr. Bryant, Your Honor, because I know that we were doing it for arraignments. What I can do, I can speak to Mr. Bryant now since he's here in person. So Attorney Fike can speak to Ms. Kelly since she's on through.
Absolutely. Where's Attorney Fikens? Is he somewhere? He's in with Christian Logan.
Okay.
And so as soon as he comes back, he'll speak with Ms. Kelly.
Perfect. Okay.
All right, so you have to hang with us for just a moment. It's an arraignment. Can we just do it? And
that's what I was
then,
gonna ask,
because
yeah.
she's at a facility, I don't want to hold them.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do that. All right. We're gonna do it, Ms. Kelly. Okay? Are you okay with doing, there's an attorney that's here in the courtroom. You can't see her. She's a wonderful attorney too, by the way. And, but you will be able to hear her voice, Ms. Warfield, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's do it. I have a Satara Kelly, case number U696-12624. Place your appearance on the record for me.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391 on behalf of Ms. Kelly. Ms. Kelly, can you please state your full name for the record?
Satara Kelly.
All right. Miss Warfield, this is an arraignment on the charge of offering to engage.
Yes, Your Honor. For purposes of arraignment, we stand mute and waive formal reading.
All right.
Of not guilty at this time, Your Honor.
All right, and I will enter that plea of not guilty on your behalf, Ms. Kelly.
Yes.
And I will set this matter for a pretrial. It will be before me. However, I need to give some terms and conditions of bond. Are you ready? Ms. Kelly, are you ready for your terms and conditions of bond?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You are already in an inpatient facility, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, how long are you scheduled to be there?
Well, I got 2 more days left. I graduated Monday already.
Oh, so I've got to get you back in. But they're set to release you on Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I need you to appear here at 36th District Court in person on Friday. Will they be able to bring you from the facility?
Well, I'm planning on going back home to my mother, so I will have her bring me.
Okay, all right. Then can you get your mom to bring you on Friday? What time do they usually release? It seems like you have someone with you. What time do you usually release?
It just depends. I'm her case manager here.
Good morning.
Good morning. If she needs to be in court, we can let her leave early on Friday to make her court date.
All right, very good. I would like for her to appear in court. I would like for her to appear in court on Friday. Friday is August the 23rd. And so that's the date I'm going to schedule for her, August 23rd. And I'm going to schedule her at 8:45. At what?
I would say, Your Honor, we can do maybe a later time in the morning, maybe 10:30 or 11 to give her time to leave the facility. And
Okay.
be here.
That's perfect. I'll do it 10:30. That way we can get finished with her before it's time to break. All right. So it'll be 10:30 a.m. Yes, ma'am.
Are you scared, is that what you want to schedule for the pretrial judge?
Yes, we'll just
Okay.
state that it's a pretrial. Is that
Okay.
correct, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so can I count on you to be here in person?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. How are you feeling overall?
I'm doing fine. Just happy to go
All
home.
right. I'm sorry.
Decided to go home finally.
All right, but we want you to go home with an ability to stay home and to be sober and all of those things,
Yes,
and not out there having interactions with the police department. How does that sound?
it sounds wonderful. I'm planning on going back to school for my GED classes and finding a job, you know, good, because I am, you know, in the process of having another baby. So I have to give myself together. I have no choice.
Well, you have choices. We want to make sure we equip you to make the right choice.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? And so you have been referred. The reason you've appeared on my docket is that you have been referred for a specialty court. We'll talk about what that looks like on Friday when you come in to see me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and just as a thumbnail, it's a court that's designed to help the total person, to get you back on your feet in the community, in housing, in education, in job readiness, addressing clothing deficiency, housing deficiencies, child, whatever you need for your children, things of that nature. We have resources available to help you to overcome those challenges that sometimes can become difficult and cause people to go out into the community and offend and end up in the criminal justice system. So I hope that when you come on Friday, you come with an open mind, ready to receive those services so that we can help you should you qualify for our program. How does that sound?
It sounds wonderful, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Well, I look forward to meeting you in person.
Yes.
You seem like such a pleasure to work with. And so, Ms. Warfield, will you be here on Friday as well? All right, and I will see you in person on Friday at 10:30 a.m. Come right here from your residential, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be there.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
You too.
And thank you. I didn't get your name, the person that's with you. Can you place your name on the record, please?
Hi, yes, my name's Rayshonda Gibson.
Ms. Gibson, all right, and you are with what entity?
So I'm the case manager here at Harbor Light, with under Salvation Army. We're inpatient residential 29-day program.
All right, very good. And Miss Kelly has been there 29 days?
Yes, ma'am, as of Friday.
All right, very good, very good. Thank you so much for bringing her on. Thank you for making the adjustment to your schedule. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Take care. I'll see you on Friday.
Yes, have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. All right. I believe you're gonna talk to the other gentleman that has to do, you all are all set. Yes.
I'm gonna talk to him very briefly, Your Honor, and then we'll be ready.
All right, very good. Are we ready on Mr. Christian Logan?
Yes, Judge. Yes, we are.
All right, very good. And then I'll be ready for you, Mr. Simmons. Mr. Page, are you with us on Mr. Logan?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Give me just 2 seconds. Let me just see.
He's not in the
He's not in your notes?
not in my notes, no, Judge, sorry.
Okay, I didn't recall seeing him, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't overlooking something. Give me 1 second. All right, I don't have anything in these notes as well. All right, let's do it. I have for Christian Logan, the following case number 220-562-9201. Case number U 457-39018. Case number 204-94230, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Logan, state your full name for me, please.
Christian Logan.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Logan.
Good day.
All right, how are you this morning?
I'm in jail.
You are in jail, and you know why you're in jail, right? Because I had you in treatment, and so you walked away, and then that kind of started a whole snowball of other activity with other jurisdictions that I have no control over. And so that's why you're in jail. You understand that, right? That's how you got there, at least.
There's still something on my name from before I got sentenced by you. The charge for assault is still something in effect from the previous judge that's on my name. So after I completed the 45-day sentence, I just been sitting here being told to bond out every day.
Okay. Let me hear from your attorney. Let me hear from your attorney so I can get a good understanding of what's going on and the things that where I can effectuate change. Go ahead, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you, Judge. Yeah, part of interspersed in all that is because he cut off his tether, there was an automatic 45-day jail sentence or whatever that is called. I don't mean to be legal when I say that. It's caused, though, Mr. Logan to be incarcerated for about 107 days, according to what he said. What we talked about, Judge, quite honestly, was, his frustrations about the system, acknowledging that he was the one who walked away from treatment twice, acknowledging that he was the one who cut off his tether, and he gets that. I think his frustrations, which I understand and want to advocate for, is he's trying to figure out the best pathway. I've told him and recommended to him that his best pathway is to get involved in doing what this judge wants him to do. If that involves inpatient treatment, to stay there and work through that, despite all the frustrations that may come in with treatment. And I would hope that during treatment, while he might not go in with the approach that it's going to help him, it's just going to be more delay in his life. I hope that through treatment he sees that there can be good change, because I know one thing about Mr. Logan, and one thing I appreciate: there's a real man inside of him, and there's a real good man inside of him. And but right now it's expressed in frustration because I ought to be treated better than this. Well, you ought to treat yourself better than this too. It's a two-way street. That's
Absolutely.
what we're talking
It starts
about.
with him.
And I hope we gained some camaraderie in our discussions. I think we did. And I think I can advocate for him that I'd certainly like to see him give a try for treatment. I would rather see some form of treatment, whatever this is. I would hope that Mr. Logan calls on his inner spirit, which I know is good, which I know is correct, which I know is right, because he has a compass that guides him. Sometimes he lets frustration mess that compass, and that compass starts weaving back and forth. But I know he has a good compass, and I know that treatment can bring that out and help him. I've asked him to allow me to say that we would ask for treatment again, Judge, that we will give it our best shot and put aside the anger that we've had in the past and not be so upset by the minor things. We do want to do this program. We do want to go ahead and get better. That's one thing we can agree on. And how this court fashions that is something that will be acceptable to us. He's concerned about the time he spent there. I think he the 45 days is separate and apart. We've talked about holds.
Yes, that was on a committal, Mr. Fikens, that was on a committal tether. He
We
took it off. And so that 45 days has nothing to do with his underlying charge. That has to do with him removing that tether. That's Wayne County's policy.
Correct. And Macomb County, he tells me it's been reduced to a personal bond. That may be, and there might not be a hold on there anymore. I don't know. I haven't checked, but those are the things that he wants to bring up. And some of those issues are important, but to me, what's important is that he not leave treatment anymore, because that sets upon a path that gets him back in the jail, and I'd like to see him not do that anymore. So I'd like to see him in treatment. I know that there are frustrations with being in inpatient treatment, but I want him to take a deep, dark look at that and say and call from his bottom depths that he is going to commit himself to doing it. I know he has it in him. And
absolutely,
I recommend it, Judge. After we've talked about it, I still recommend it because, as I say, I think he's got it in him. He's just got to do it. He's just got to get that part accomplished and go through treatment, not just to go through the days, not just to count the days, but maybe he can get something out of it. And if he gives it his best shot, Judge, I think he's on his way.
All right, Mr. Fikens, let me just add one thing to that before I hear from Mr. Page, is that when he did his 45-day committal for tampering or destroying that tether, that it was reported to this court that there was a hold in Macomb. And so even though I indicated that I wanted to get him back into treatment because I felt that he was at the beginning stages of change and we were working to get him back into treatment, I could not do anything with the hold from Macomb County. And so that's why, I mean, my whole goal is to get him back in treatment. But Mr. Logan has to understand that when he walks away from treatment, he sets these things into motion where he goes back to the jail. And then if there's something else out there that I have no control over, then now I have to wait until those things play out. And that's just the way it is. I don't have the authority to set aside another judge's order, another judge's bond. I don't have the authority to do that. And so while they may have now changed his bond to a personal bond, my goal has always been and still remains to get him back into treatment. Mr. Page, did you have anything additional as to Mr. Logan?
I'm a little frustrated with the situation as well, Judge, because he's calling me constantly. I'm saying the same thing repeatedly. I'm telling him almost exactly what you're saying. He has a court date set for Macomb County on September 10th.
But have they given him a personal bond now?
That I have not confirmed. I actually talked to Coho. He's trying to confirm. He's saying, Mr. Logan is actually saying that he has a personal bond, but that has not been confirmed.
Well, it can't, hold on, Mr. Logan. No, hold on. It can't be, well, they may have changed it to a personal bond now, but I know in the past when I indicated I want him in treatment and not in jail, what was communicated to me, Mr. Fikens, and to the team from Sergeant Coho was that he had a hold in Macomb County. And so, Judge, we cannot send him to treatment with that hold. Right. And so that has been our issue. So I've tried to set my dates in to coincide with Macomb County because I couldn't override their hold. And so if you're saying to me that there is a personal bond, and if there is indeed a personal bond, then my order today will be that it will be a personal bond and he will go to treatment. But I'm also going to do another committal tether, which means that if Mr. Logan leaves treatment again, he's going to go back to the Wayne County Jail for destroying their tether, and he'll be there another 45 days. And we're going to keep doing this until somebody gets tired, and it won't be me. Because all I do is sign my name. That's all I do.
Correct, Judge. And we understand, and I understand and communicate to Mr. Hold on, Mr. Logan, I'll get to you. I do want you to address the court. We understand about that there was a hold I just received that information this morning from Mr. Logan. I believe it, but we need to check that to make sure that Macomb has dropped it to a personal bond. I know Mr. Logan
Okay.
wants to be heard on that. So Mr. Logan, don't just get to the camera.
Well, here's the bottom line. I'm not going to do a whole story about what's going on in Macomb County because I can't change Macomb County. What I can do is I will give him a personal bond with a committal, a 45-day committal tether, and I will indicate that he's to go directly to treatment. If in fact Macomb County has a personal bond, he will go to treatment. There will be nothing holding him up.
Judge, can I say one thing? I just got off the phone with Sergeant Coho. He just confirmed that it is a personal bond.
Wonderful. Then it's a non-issue.
June 15th of last year. It's been a personal bond since June 15th.
No, Mr. Logan, I'm sorry. I don't know if that's what they were telling you. That's not what was in the system. And that's not what was reported to me because my order has been and will continue to be that you go to treatment. And you know, I've said that to you over and over again, that you go to treatment. You had to do the 45 days on that committal tether. But my order has been and remains that I want you to go to treatment because that's what you have been clinically assessed as needing inpatient treatment. Okay?
He told the truth. Last time he told me I had to do 30 days on the tether, and I did 45. They told me it's coming off.
No, I've never told you 30 days. Committal tethers are 45 days, sir. No. Never told you that.
Tether agency told me the day it was coming off. And then you told me I had to do 30 days without community access, but it went longer than that.
Community, when you take off a tether,
Before
it is a 45-day committal. Mr. Logan, this is what I need you to understand. The confusion and the cycle that's going on is because you caused it.
How?
This is how. When I place, wait a minute, you asked a question. See, that's part of your attitude. So you want me to bring you back Friday? Because I need you to listen. Yes. I need you to listen.
And that's part of the problem.
I need you to listen. And that's part of the problem. His attitude. And secondly, he doesn't take responsibility for his choices. I had you in treatment. This court has always wanted you in treatment. This court has always tried to follow, have always followed the assessment, the clinical assessment regarding the level of care that you need, and that is inpatient treatment. Mr. Logan, you are the one that botches up the whole thing when you walk away from treatment. So when you're gonna get frustrated and you're gonna get mad and talk about people treating you bad and you staying longer than where you need to stay, I need you to get a mirror and fuss at you because you are the problem. When I send you to treatment this time, stay. Do your time in treatment, and then let's continue to progress through the program, okay? It starts with you, sir. It doesn't start with me. I didn't go out into the community and pick you out and say, I want him. You left treatment. So again, Mr. Fight, Ms. Warfield, I am going to do, again, I'm going to do a 45-day committal, and it is going to be on the case ending in 9201. He will get a tether as to that case with a 45-day committal. I am going to reduce his bond again to a personal bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Personal bond, and he must go to treatment. That is where he's going to go. That is what he has been clinically assessed for. He's talking while I'm talking, for inpatient treatment, and he is to remain there. If he leaves, you're going to be right back where you started from.
I mean, I'm already
all right.
15 days in this case. How many days?
That doesn't count toward anything that deals with my charges. I'm sorry. I didn't order you to 115 days, sir. So that's on whatever was going on with Macomb.
I did 60 days before I met you. I had a personal bond from June 15th.
Has nothing to do with me. Has nothing to do with me.
I understand, but it's simple things you in your courthouse that you in. I missed my court date last week. They brought me down to the courthouse and just didn't bring me to your courtroom. I get a warrant over the weekend because I missed court. I've been in jail though. How that even make sense? It is on me.
I would like to see Mr. Logan, Judge, work on right now for the next while. And we talked
They
about,
about to move jail. Somebody be in there for another 3 weeks for a tether.
we talked about putting the past beside us and working on the next while during treatment and progress from there, because that's his ticket. That's his ticket to the free world. That's what he wants. And I told him that's his ticket to the free world. And I think he's off.
Oh, did he log off? Okay, that's fine.
Man,
He's
he
part of the
tricked,
process.
man, Judge. I'm telling you.
It's okay.
I'm telling
It's
you.
okay. Listen, but this is not
I'll
our
just
first
talk,
rodeo,
I'm gonna talk
so
to you sidebar, Judge, because yeah, I'll talk to you.
you do that. All right. So listen, he is to get a tether, a 45-day committal tether on the matter that I indicated, which is the one ending in, actually, it's case number 220-562-9201 for police officer assault. And then as to the remaining cases, he's going to, as to all of the cases, he'll get a personal bond. He's ordered to go to inpatient treatment. So get with Ms. Price, so Ms. Price can get with Coho, so he can get on that 800 number and we can get him into treatment. And then his return to court date will be September 4th, 2024. I'm going to put him on for 8:45 a.m. And so for some reason, he thinks that everything that he's doing, all of the police interaction he's had out county and everywhere in the world and every other judge, that it all falls under me, and it does not. I have no authority in Macomb County. I have no authority in Oakland County. I have no authority in Circuit Court. I have no authority other than in 36th District Court. So Mr. Fikens and Ms. Warfield, if he has competing cases going on, understand I don't have the ability, and I know y'all understand, I'm preaching to the choir. Sure, I know, and I sure love you. Thank you. I needed to say frustrate with Jesus out of me this morning, but I'm down for it. Thank you. All right. And so listen, I have no authority there. And I'm going to state and restate, as I have stated in several of our staffing sessions, my goal is to get Mr. Logan into treatment because the combination of drugs that he uses will result in his demise. I'm not keeping him in jail to keep him safe. He has a tether order from the Wayne County Jail. When they put those tethers on him, it's 45 days if you destroy that tether. So that's not a judge thing. That is a Wayne County thing. My goal is to get him into treatment, which has always been my goal. And I also believe this will be like the third time that he will be going to treatment, and he has walked away because things don't happen the way that he wants them to happen. He wants 20 years of usage to be resolved in 20 hours, and it just does not happen that way. So that's my orders, Ms. Price. Get with him. Let's do it. Get him into treatment.
Judge,
That's the only way he's being released.
I do have one quick question. Since he does have that September 10th date with Macomb County, if he does get out, go to treatment and everything, will he still be able to attend that
the treatment facility? We'll make sure
work with, okay.
As a case manager, let them know, hey, we need him to go to his court date in Macomb. Okay.
Yeah, because I just know that they be talking about the 30-day restrictions and stuff like that. So I was just making sure he would be able to go to his court date.
We can make sure of that.
Yeah, we'll make sure. Okay.
Okay. All right. Very good. Yes.
I just want to say, I think he got disconnected. I don't think he hung up.
Okay.
Because he's back in the waiting room.
Okay, you can bring him in, and I'm gonna just thank and excuse him. Did he come in?
He's coming. I'm just.
All right, because I need to move on.
And you're
Christian Logan show.
with you really quickly about the arraignment.
Want to be arraignment?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right. All right, I don't see him. And so let me wrap up. I need to wrap up my 8:45 a.m. Specialty court cases. And I need to see who's here and who's not. Mr. Gonzalez, I know is here and in the box. And so are we ready on Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, I did speak with him, Your Honor.
All right, let's have him come to the podium while I do some housekeeping. Who has Mr. Gonzalez?
Ms. Jackson.
That will
Ms.
be me,
Jackson?
Judge.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, gotcha. I'll go to my notes on him. And then Mr. Logan, I've given my order. I want to make sure that you've heard it so that you're clear on what's going on. I am reducing your bond as to all of your matters that are before me. I have nothing to do with any other court that are before me. They will be there will be a personal bond. You're going to get a tether, a 45-day committal tether on case number 220-562-9201, police officer assault. That will be your tether bond. And then you are being ordered to go to inpatient treatment pursuant to the clinical assessment based on your needs. That is where you will go, and that is where you will be released. He's only to be released to inpatient treatment, and then your next court date with me while you are at the inpatient treatment facility will be on September 4th, 2024 at 8:45 a.m. What I will say, Mr. Page, is I need you to make sure to check and see if Coho can work with us to get that tether on him sooner than later, so that he is not. Yes, so that he is not caught up in the jail move, because it's more important to me for him to be in treatment. All right, thank you, Mr. Logan. All right, very good. Thank you, sir. We are all set. Have a good day. All right, very good. All right, I have Mr. Gonzalez. I have case numbers SP 11220-842, case number U 594-32521. Mr. Gonzalez, state your full name for me.
Armando Gonzalez.
All right, good morning, Mr. Gonzalez. How are you this morning? I'm doing very well. I want you to tell me why you're sitting in my box this morning.
I'm just driving Wednesday 15.
All right, you missed a drop. Tell me, why did you miss a drop, Mr. Gonzalez?
That day was the day my sister passed. It was her birthday. She passed away, and I woke up. I called, but I didn't listen to the full thing. So it's my fault.
Now, Mr. Gonzalez, I'm sorry that that's the day, and I know that that had to be a very hard day for you. But you know that you're in the program, and that should make you want to get up and go test, because I'm sure your sister would be proud of you and some of the progress that you've made, right?
Yes.
All right, so missing a screen, that's an issue.
Yes.
Okay, because showing up for screening, you don't have any impediments right now. You have transportation. Your dad is always so gracious, gets you to court, and I know that he gets you to everything else that you need to attend. Am I correct?
Yes.
All right, so you don't have any impediments to showing up. So I need you to show up for testing. Can I count on you to do that?
Yes.
All right, very good. Miss, were you getting ready to say something on that note?
Yes, Your Honor. I did have an opportunity to speak to Mr. Gonzalez. He is well aware of the expectations of this court. As he has stated on the record, he did call. This was not a text message issue.
Yes, I appreciate it. I heard that.
Yes.
Yes.
He acknowledges that he just did not listen carefully enough. Your Honor, I was able to confirm that his results today were negative, so he's in compliance today. And I have not heard from Ms. Jackson there has been any other issue besides this miscreen. Your Honor, being that Mr. Gonzalez is in phase 1, I'm asking that the verbal warning and him sitting in the box for approximately 2 hours be sanctioned today.
All right, very good. All right, Ms. Jackson, did you have something you wanted to add?
Yes, Mr. Gonzalez, he now has a job. He starts his job on Monday. He went through orientation on yesterday, so he's excited about that. We still working on his license. I know that he wants to obtain his license, so I'm still looking into that for him. He's in phase 1, been in phase 1 for 195 days. And one thing about Mr. Gonzalez, he is truthful about the things that come up. He has remained in contact with me, and we did speak about him missing his drug screen. He was supposed to come into court yesterday, but due to him having orientation, I did not want to interrupt that. So since he had court today, I told him to come in today. But he remains in contact with me. He's working the program. He just missed that one drug screen.
All right, give me 1 second. All right. So as to, thank you for your patience. As to Mr. Gonzalez, Miss Price, was there anything that you wanted to add as to Mr. Gonzalez?
Mr. Gonzalez is in compliance with his services. He is connected to Families Against Narcotics for his coach and sponsor. So he's pretty satisfied with that, and he's doing a good job with that as well.
You're fading out a little bit. I saw where it says he's doing OP at Southwest Solutions.
Yes, he is. But his recovery services, his coach, and is through Families Against Narcotics. And that was because he wasn't connected to his outpatient services when he entered our program. He had a time before he would have his intake. So that's why he was connected to Families Against Narcotics for his, so he would have some.
Is he going to both? So is he going to both?
Yeah, his outpatient services are through Southwest Solutions, but his group is through Families Against Narcotics. I don't want to combine them now that he's with Southwest Solutions because he's very satisfied with that coach that he has. He spends a lot of time with that coach.
Okay, very good. I just wanted to make sure that I got some clarity on that. Thank you so much. All right,
Judge.
So as to, yes.
I'm sorry. Also, he took the initiative for his extra time. He has a Crush Gym membership in which he goes with the coach and they go work out together.
All right, very good. So I just want to go through the steps for Mr. Gonzalez on today. He's in phase 1. And so Mr. Gonzalez, you're in phase 1. One of where he is today is that he's missed a drug screen, and he is also, he's missed a drug screen. And he's also secured employment. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, very good.
Coach took me yesterday. I went to the job orientation, made it home, and it was our time to be together. And he actually took me to do my physical and my drug screen for the job.
Love it. Awesome. And so as to, let's go back. As to the missed drug screen, I want to walk through the steps for that. That's one of his wares. He's missed the drug screen. And in addition, he has also secured employment. So that is awesome. As to the why, you've secured employment because you need to take care of your family, right? You have 2 beautiful girls. I think it's 2.
I got 2 boys and 1 girl.
2 boys and 1 girl. All right. Yes, 2 boys, 1 girl. And you need to take care of your family, right? Yes. And so that's going to help you. Also, you wanted to get a job because you need to have some purpose. Yes. That's kind of your makeup, at least what I have gathered from you, right?
Yes.
All right, very good. The missed screen, the why, or the why for the missed screen, you missed the call, you misunderstood a call. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
You picked up, you called, but you misunderstood that you had to go and screen. And so that would be your why. The which, as to the missed screen, that is a proximal goal because you should be showing up for your testing. So that is a proximal goal. As to securing employment, that was a distal goal for you, at least at first, it was a distal goal. So you have achieved a distal goal, and I think that that is absolutely awesome. And then for the what? How are we going to respond to those two behaviors that have been identified? So for the missed screen, it's a proximal goal. You missed that screen, we're going to give you a sanction. However, it's going to be the sanction that Ms. Warfield recommended, a verbal warning, and you've been sitting in the box for 2 hours. That is going to serve as your sanction on today. On the flip side, for the goal that you have achieved, which is securing employment, which is a distal goal, you are going to get an incentive on today. And what is the recommendation for that incentive?
Your Honor, being that that is a distal goal that Mr. Gonzalez has been able to accomplish in phase 1, I'm referring that he be able to receive something off of our incentive counter, Your Honor.
All right, anybody have a different incentive, Ms. Jackson or Ms. Price?
I think that's a good incentive.
I agree.
All right, then you are going to get an incentive on today as well. Even though you got sanctioned today, you're still gonna get an incentive because I think that is. I know, you'll take it. But I think it's a wonderful thing that you are going to be employed because you came in when you came back to us stating that that was very important to you, your ability to take care of your family. So listen, I want to encourage you, get up and go test. Continue even with the job now.
Yes.
I need you to still work this program. If you need some assistance or you need us to make some tweaks, we'll work with you. But this is about sacrifice.
Yes.
So I still expect you to get up and do. Can I count on you to do that?
Yes.
All right, awesome.
I talked to my employer and I let them know right away because he was like, I want things to not wait till last minute. So as soon as we got the orientation, I was like, okay, I want to wait till last minute. I have court tomorrow, I'm in drug court, I drug twice a week, and he was like, okay, what time? I go morning and afternoons. So he told me our shifts would be like 12 hours to 10 hours, but we work like from 5 to 5. So I was like, so that's great because our drug screen place closes at 7 o'clock. So that gives me just 2 hours to be able to make it to my shift.
All right, don't take them 2 hours though. Go right after you get off from work, because anything can happen.
I'm letting them know ahead of time that that's one of my main priorities.
All right, very good. I'm excited for you, but I want you to stay connected to your services, doing the things you're supposed to do, because it's only going to get better.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
All right. Anything else before I give Mr. Gonzalez dates?
Nothing further.
Nothing else? All right, let's do it. I have him in phase 1. And so, Mr. Gonzalez, I am going to see you. You will have a consultation. I'll put it on for Friday, the 30th, August 30th, Ms. Jackson. And that will be 11:45, but you all will work out what works best. Okay, and that's where she's gonna look at your phase 1 and talk with you about things you should be accomplishing so we can get some specific behaviors that you're engaging in, all right?
Yes.
All right, very good. And then I'm going to see you on September the 4th. And I know that you're going to be working, but you know, in phase 1, you've got to come in person.
Yes.
We will give you documentation for your job. Let your employer know ahead of time.
Yes.
Okay? You don't have to take the whole day off either.
Your Honor, can I make a suggestion that you put a note on his file stating that he will be coming for work, so maybe we can put him at the top of the docket or him first.
All right.
That he will be going to work.
Absolutely. And so I have you September 4th. Thank you at 8:45 a.m. Must go to work. I need you to get here a little bit early though, because I feel bad. Other people have other things to do too. And then when you come in late and they want me to move you to the top of the docket, I can't do it. That's not, thank you. It's not fair. Y'all make me look like the bad person. But I'll indicate that you must go to work. Call early, and so I need you to get here early.
Yes.
All right, you're in good shape. All right, good to see you. Make sure you get something off the counter. All right, very good. I need to do Mr. Simmons, and then I'm gonna go to your arraignments. Did you reach out to Mr. Wade?
Just refer special. It doesn't mean he says it's here.
So I'm gonna run them today, but I'm still on the details.
Why?
Sure.
Well, I'll just put on the just for my job.
No.
Yeah.
I'm ready for you.
Okay, cool. That's what I'm saying. Just for my job purposes.
Yeah,
All right.
let me do Mr. Simmons. Come on, Mr. Simmons.
Can we bring the people in from the,
For the 10:30, yes, because it's 10:39. Yes, ma'am. Because I'm wrapping up my 8:45. You've been so patient. I see you, Mr. Simmons. Mr. Simmons, who do you have with you today? All right, you're so beautiful. Good morning to you. All right, I wanted to ask before I assumed anything. I saw the arm going around to see. I'm like, it better be his son's mom. You know, I'll clown you up in here now. Don't come up here with no mess. I have your back, ma'am. That's what I'm letting you know. We got you in this courtroom. We solve all problems. All right. Yes, we do. Mr. Simmons is like, I don't even know what I got myself into. Yes, let's do it. I have for you case number ZA090241. State your full name for the record. All right, Mr. Simmons, and you are with Mr. Page. All right, how are things going with you, Mr. Simmons? They going good? Speaking that mic so I can hear you real good.
I'm sorry, yes, it's going good, I'm just learning how to be a little bit more vulnerable, communicate better. This is going good.
I was all right about him. You were a little reluctant, weren't you? I need Mr. Page to hear this, because let me tell you, Mr. Simmons said, I done changed case managers, and I'm not want to just be opening up to people and working with people. But Mr. Page, I don't know if you just heard him. He said, you were right about Mr. Page, Judge. He all right with me.
Oh, that's who is this, Mr. Simmons?
That's Mr. Simmons. Yeah.
I told you I take care of my people, Judge. I'm a soldier for you now.
You do. Listen, and so you're talking with Mr. Page. It's my understanding that you are maintaining your employment and taking care of your family. Is that correct?
Ma'am.
All right. How's that going?
We got 3 appointments right after I leave here.
All right.
That's why she came today. There wasn't no point to go all the way back home.
Well, where is he?
Oh, no, our little son, the baby.
Oh, in the stomach. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, you confusing me. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I didn't see y'all walking here. But no, okay, all right. Very good.
I can bring my little son, so I have somebody watching for you.
You can bring your little son.
Oh.
Now, we might love on him a little bit and all of that good stuff, but I hope you ain't funny style.
No,
all right, I'm just saying. We love a baby. All right, very good, very good.
And I've been doing okay. I feel that I have my days, good days, bad days, myself, but I don't know. And they get closer, head down, and it's just talking about smile. Like that's my boy right there. You know what I mean? So it's cool. I'm doing good. You know, Mr. Page, he's that guy. He's that guy. I'm not going out to be.
See?
I like him.
I'm so glad you gave him an opportunity. That's all I wanted you to do, remember? I understood your feelings. I was with you. But I just wanted you to open the door a little bit, give him a chance. And look, you got some good results. I love it. I am so proud of you that you are doing what you need to do. How are you with respect to, I know Mr. Page, THC levels are going down. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that means no new use. And you have also taken some action to make sure you're not associating, hanging around folks that's doing the stuff that you can't do.
And it can get hard. I actually, one of my closest cousins, this is my guy, and we haven't talked in a while. Got a lot about me not being able to do what I used to do. And it hurt, but I got stuff I gotta get done. I got a baby on the way. I got a son I gotta take care of. I got 2 other kids that need to be my best need. So when I look at her, I look at her stomach, I have priorities.
There you go.
Everybody's priorities not the same as mine.
I know. There you go. Listen, let me say, yes, I have priorities. I need that on a shirt. I have priorities. Why y'all trying to fool with me? Listen, I know that it can be difficult. And I know my brother wouldn't mind me sharing. When my brother, who has been in recovery for at least 34 years, one of the things that he did, he didn't tell anybody's business, but in the family, he had to cut some folks off. Folks that were very close to him, who he had grown up with from the cradle. Like they all came home from the hospital together, right? He had to cut them off. And they ended up telling their own business because folks tried to come at him because he couldn't keep company with them. And his, folks talked about him. They couldn't talk about him in front of me, but they would talk about him. He thinks he's better than everybody. It wasn't about he thought he was better than everybody else. He had priorities. He had priorities, and his priority was to be sober and to be in recovery. And that was difficult for him to cut off. These were like his blood brothers. They were cousins, but they were like blood brothers. And he had to cut them off because he was doing something different. So I know how difficult that can be. I know how lonely that can be too. But stand your ground. Stand your ground. Because let me tell you, my brother is thriving. He is just, I'm a little biased, but he's doing incredibly well and just has a wonderful, wonderful life and just a really good person. And so stand your ground, because one of 2 things will happen. Either they will go their separate ways or they will join you on the journey. And either one, you win. That's my brother's philosophy. Either way, I win. I get to have my cousin walking in sobriety with me, or my brother, my friend, or they be over there doing what they do, because I'm over here doing what I do. So I want to encourage you to continue. Listen, Mr. Page had no issues. Mr. Page, he's maintaining a proximal goal. He's also maintaining reaching a distal goal, which is to have that THC come out of the system, to be an apt to exercise. You're excited about it. I love it. I love it.
Energy. I probably, like, if I sleep for like 2 hours, I still wake up energized and ready to go to the bed. Like me and her, we woke up at like 4 in the morning out of the blue. I probably didn't go back to sleep till about 6. Woke up at 7.
Come on.
I'm energized. I'm ready for the day.
And beforehand, you didn't have that energy, did
Not
you?
a chance. Not even a little bit. Yeah. She is heavy. You can see it.
Yes. She's been smiling the whole time. She just that's all I see back there is teeth. I love it. I love it. Yes. All right. You're in good shape. Mr. Page, what do you want to add, if anything?
Y'all said it all, Judge. Mr. Simmons is doing great. we hit the ground running when I took over his case. He understands everything. He's very communicative. He's doing great. He's on his way, Judge.
All right, very good. Very good. Miss, there you go. I'm looking for you over here. There you go.
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to add, Mr. Simmons is doing a lot of great things. In his last hearing, he made us aware of the programs that he's getting himself into for his career changes and things like that. So I just want to place on the record that once he gets a finalized schedule of classes or whatever it is that he's taking, I've asked him to actually give that to us so we can make sure that we're working around his schedule in regards to his hearings and things of that nature.
Yes.
Because again, we are all a team. And we're not gonna do anything that stops you from doing what you have to do. So as soon as you get that schedule, everything, send it to me, and I'll work with the team to make sure that we got you.
And that's all I was waiting on. I wasn't gonna bring it up until I got the final schedule.
Yep.
But thank you.
We got
Absolutely, we got
you.
you. All right, very good. And then Mr. Page, the how. You need to tell me what's your recommendation for the incentives. You recommended incentives, but I need to know, what are your recommendations? What's your recommendation? That's my how.
Oh, incentive. Oh, so, well, since he's there, honestly, Judge, I would recommend he gets something off the incentive counter since he's right there.
You want something off the incentive counter?
And I
love
did
it.
recommend
love it.
I already did recommend a judicial applause as well. I thought that was on there. It might not be on there, but I'm sorry if it's not.
It is, but you had more than one.
Oh, okay. Right, correct. That's right.
All right. I see you, Miss Pugh. Come on, we still gonna give him a judicial applause. He's doing it.
Everybody clap.
Who didn't clap?
I'm snitching.
Who didn't clap?
Everybody clap. We're gonna do it again.
All right, one more time. Judicial applause for Mr. Simmons. Yeah. All right. Very good. I see y'all. All right, very good. You're gonna get something off that incentive counter. I have you in phase 1, and so I'm gonna give you your next dates. They will be as follows. You will have a consultation with Mr. Page August 30th, 11:45. He'll set something up. That's where he's gonna talk with you about what you're doing in phase 1, get the specifics so that he can let the court know what's going on with you. All right, and then I'm going to see you in person. That will be on September 4th, 2024, and that is at 8:45 a.m. Did you get that? Here at 36, she writing it down for you. It's like, wait a minute, Judge.
What was that last date, Judge? I'm sorry.
Well, Mr.
September
Your
4th.
client just gave it to you. Did you hear that? September 4th at 8:45?
Hey, that's a first. That's a first. Y'all know I'll be having my dates now. September 4th at 8:45.
8:45 it is. All right, you are all set. Thank you for your patience this morning. I know we had a lot of moving parts. I have you grab something off that incentive counter. I hope everything goes well at your appointments today. And we are here. If you need our support in any way, please, by all means, reach out. Okay? All right. Very good. Take care.
Mr. Simmons, don't leave just yet. I'm gonna come down and holler at you for 2 seconds, okay?
All right. You know he has
he got an appointment.
I know. That's why I'm running.
Look, we all on you. Miss Matt.
He has priorities.
Miss Matt, I don't see where to sign off on this. Did something not print? Or did they change something up?
What is that? What is that?
This is for Mr. Logan.
Only one? I gave you 2 sheets.
Oh, nope.
Okay, come on now.
Okay, I'm sorry. It must have blown because I'm like, I'm missing something.
Okay. I was like, no way.
All right, here you go. Thank you very much. All right. Who are we? I know I have one more 8:35 and then I'm ready to go to my 10:30s. Thank you all for your patience. I need to place a couple of things on the record as to Jesse Walton, case number U44890118 and case number U50832819. Jesse Walton. Did Mr. Walton appear today? Miss Jackson, where's Mr. Walton?
I have no idea. When I talked to him this morning, he said that his court hearing was switched to tomorrow.
Who told him? Now, who told him that?
I have no idea.
Well, tell him he can come in tomorrow. He'll be on time for Monday.
I
promise you he's
believe
there.
he switched. He went to another program. Correct? Is that correct, Ms. Price?
That has nothing to do with his court date, though. I don't see Mr. Walton on, today is Wednesday, right? Yeah, I don't see him on my Friday docket. Nope.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
I'm sorry, he said tomorrow. No,
Right.
not for today. No. No, he's due today. So I'm going to, I've called his cases. I'm going to put a warrant in the system and he can walk in at any time. But didn't Mr. Walton have some concerns?
Yes, he was in the hospital, and from the hospital, he left and went to a temporary program.
I can report on that if you like, Judge Holmes.
Yes, hold on. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Go ahead. Yeah, because I don't even see him. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so he was discharged from the hospital on the 19th. and he was transported to Salvation Army's program for IOP 3. Once he's completed that program, they'll accept him back to Mariners Inn. I hope he didn't get mixed up with his court date with he and I have an appointment on tomorrow. So I'll reach out to him. Hopefully he didn't get it mixed up because I have an appointment with him on tomorrow in person.
He may have. So thank you for clarifying, because I'm not going to enter a warrant for him, Ms. Price. What I will do is, Ms. Jackson, if you don't mind, I would like to see him. I'll see him on tomorrow just to keep it simple.
Okay.
Can we do that? And then just remind me tomorrow to put him back on Wednesdays.
Okay, very good.
Okay, I won't put him on. Let's put him on for tomorrow, Miss Mann.
At what time, Judge?
I have an observation tomorrow. Nope, I'm gonna have to put him on for Friday. My apologies. I'll have to adjourn him for Friday. And if I can adjourn him to 8:35 a.m. so they can get on and get him back into his sessions, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Thank you all.
And I'll
You'll reach out
reschedule
to-
mine also. So he won't be confused.
Do you need to?
That's fine.
Okay, all right. Don't let me mess up your stuff now. All right, very good. We are in good shape. Let's keep going. I am now ready. I have one arraignment that I need to do before I go to my 10:30, folks.
One second, Aaron.
All right, they not ready because he was late.
He didn't know he had to.
Oh, that's right. He was one that showed up.
Yeah, so that's what I'm. I understand what he was. So so that's why I'm confused.
I don't know, but
we can set up for a pre-trial date and hopefully we'll have that.
But I told you what my bond is gonna be. All right, let's go. You wanna do it?
Yes.
All right, that is on last name Bryant?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. I'm ready on Cartez Bryant. I have SP 1607053, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Bryant, please state your name for me.
Cartez Bryant.
All right, good morning to you. Thank you for your patience this morning. All right, this is arraignment.
This
Go
is
right
an
ahead.
arraignment, Your Honor. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391 on behalf of Mr. Bryan. For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, we stand you ask the court to enter a plea of not guilty and waive formal reading.
All right, thank you. That plea of not guilty is entered as to both matters.
Your Honor, may I for bond purposes?
Yes, you may proceed.
Your Honor, my client is 22 years old. The allegations before Your Honor today are of him driving with no insurance and driving while unlicensed, Your Honor. From the information I was able to gather off of the face of the ticket, Mr. Bryan was pulled over by Detroit police in the area of Gresham Van Dyke, I believe, on the alleged date. There's no further information though, Your Honor. So it appears to be two traffic matters. I did do a little deeper dive to see if Mr. Bryan had any other things pending with this court. There was nothing else pending. In fact, the only thing that was showing up for Mr. Bryan were old traffic tickets that he had completely cleared out, closed out, paid all fines and costs on. So I know that he was, on the face of the ticket, it says that he was referred to specialty court, hence why he's in front of Your Honor. However, I'm asking that his matters be set for a pre-trial. So we're able to see if he actually qualifies, Your Honor. Based on my conversations with Mr. Bryan and just the due diligence that I was able to do, it is my professional opinion that he may not be a candidate for our specialty court. But I'm asking that Your Honor allow him to have a pre-trial date to come back so he can be assessed to see if he would be a match. But again, Your Honor, based off the information I was able to get today, it does not appear that he would be a viable candidate for our specialty court.
All right, thank you. Since this matter was referred to specialty court, I'll grant your request. I'll set this matter for pretrial, but as a part of your bond, I am going to have you test on today, to screen on today on our 3rd floor. And then I just want to make sure I'm doing my due diligence, because I understand you may not find anything that said, there's nothing on the ticket. And I asked you to see the ticket in a sidebar. There's nothing that says why they referred you to specialty court, but I do know officers write tickets all the time and they don't refer people to specialty court. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything and not connecting you with anything that you may need help with. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll set your matter for pretrial. I'd like to bring it back in 2 weeks for a pretrial.
That would
or
be great, Your Honor.
Would that be good?
Yes, I will be back on the week of the holiday, so I can come back.
That Friday, can I do a Friday for
the 6th.
pretrial?
Yes. Tell me the date that I
Wait a
have.
minute, I'm in the wrong month. That might
September
help
the
me.
6th.
All right, so your pretrial date will be September 6th, 2024. I'm going to keep it at 8:35 a.m., Ms. Mack, and it'll be scheduled for a pretrial. Let's have him go and test.
Does he need a slip? I'm not sure.
He does. Who's on for specialty court? Can someone go do a slip for Mr. Cortez Bryant for me?
Does he need to be in person for the pretrial, Judge?
Yes, I want him to come in person for the pretrial. Can you come in person? All right. I promise you won't be here as long as you've been.
I promise.
Can somebody, hello, for specialty court, can somebody, Miss
Yes, ma'am.
Jackson, if you,
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
do a slip for me?
I can.
All right, his name is Cortez Bryant. I have 2 case numbers, SP 160-7053, counts 1 and 2. And thank you for coming in, because you were the young man with that hoodie on in my camera.
My court date originally said Zoom. I had to.
I know, you just had that hoodie on, and I can only see about this much of your face from here up. So I'm glad you came in. Thank you for coming in. All right, and so I'm gonna have you go to the 3rd floor. Officer, give them instructions, because I forget their room numbers. Go test, come back, we're gonna get your results, and then you'll be on your way. Okay, all right, very good. All right, you're all set, thank you. All right, are we ready on my 10:30, folks? We rescheduled. I have one last matter at 8:45 a.m. and that is for Jamar Wilson, case number 230-579-8601. And I need the case manager to come on and update us as to Jamar Wilson.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, go
We
ahead.
have received word from Sergeant Cole at the Wayne County Jail that Mr. Wilson is actually in the Macomb County Jail right now, facing a 1st-degree home invasion.
All right, has a bond been set?
Not to my knowledge, Your Honor. I know that Mr. Page and I are working together to get all the information, because it's been piecemeal as we speak.
All right. So the one thing that I am going to do, so what are you recommending?
Your Honor, I'm recommending that we can put Mr. Wilson as a placeholder. Put him in for Friday, just so we can get an update to see exactly what's going on with the other matters. And for record purposes, I want to be clear. He's in on a 1st-degree home invasion and a felonious assault with a dangerous weapon with Macomb County. So if we can put him on for Friday, just so we can get information as to where that's going, and if he does have a personal bond, if he's been arraigned, we don't have to give that information as of yet. But Sergeant Cole, Mr. Page was able to confirm that he is in the Macomb County Jail.
All right, very good. And so that's what I'll do. I'll adjourn Mr. Wilson. If he doesn't appear on Friday, I'm gonna put him in warrant status, because what I don't want is him to just walk out and do his own thing. And so I'll adjourn him to August 23rd at 8:45 a.m. and I'll indicate that it can be on Zoom, because it sounds like they haven't set a bond. He might be sitting still for a moment. And just so the record is clear, he's in Macomb County, so it's not Judge Holmes holding him in jail. I want my folks to get help, not sit in jail. So when they want to go to jail, I don't have a choice, especially when it's out county. All right, that closes out the 8:45 a.m. docket. I'm ready to go to the 10:30 a.m.
I'm sorry,
docket.
Your Honor, there was one other person under the 8:45.
I missed them. Tell me
supposed
what-
to be the intake for today.
Oh, yes, I did. Sydney Robinson. Where is Sydney Robinson? Where is Sydney Robinson?
She stated that she is having stomach pains and she's
Oh,
not
she's
able.
gonna have more than stomach pains. Let me call her case number 240-440-4601 for Sydney Robinson, charged with assault and battery. She was ordered to appear in person on today for her intake into specialty court. She has failed to appear. Her time for appearance was 8:45 a.m. It is now 11:03 a.m. I don't know why you're sitting in my box, but I promise you, today is not your day. Let me hear from you, Miss Warfield. She's having stomach pain.
Yes, Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to speak with Ms. Jackson, and Ms. Jackson did make contact with her, and according to Ms. Jackson, Ms. Robinson explained that she wouldn't make it because she doesn't feel well. So, Your Honor, we have no objection to a warrant at this time.
All right, Miss Jackson.
Yes, ma'am.
Please prepare that warrant for me. The bond will be set at $5,000, cash or surety. Please make sure that the ROA, Ms. Mack, indicates that she was ordered to appear in person before Judge Holmes for specialty court. Intake failed to appear, that my bond will not be reduced, and that she must appear before me in person. All right, thank you, Ms. Jazz. What you about to say, Ms. Jazz?
She stated she didn't have a way, so I made sure that I made sure she got those bus tickets last night.
All right, so let's make sure that we report this to Ms. Walker, to Shannon Walker, because if she don't have a way, we'll go pick her up. And she'll be on time and dressed appropriately. All right, let's do it. I need to go to my 10:30 folks, and then I'll move to my 10:45 a.m. people. Let's do it. I have a 10:30, Angela Paca, case number 200-455-4101. Miss Paca, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm well, Miss Paca. State your full name for me.
Angela Paca.
All right, thank you. I don't have a file for Miss Paca. Who has Miss Paca's case?
That would be me, Judge.
If they need me. Did they call me? But tell them I still have a few cases I need to wrap up, and then I'll be ready. Give me a moment. Wait, Miss Matt, what do they have?
I'm about to find out right now.
All right, find out what they have. All right, very good. And so I have Miss Paca. Who has Miss Paca's case?
That would be me, Judge.
All right, Miss Jackson, thank you. All right, notes. Miss Paca, how are things going with you?
Good, I paid off my fines in full.
You did what?
Yeah.
You did who?
Sure did.
You did, Miss Paca. Ma'am, Miss Paca, you have been in phase 5. You have completed all of the requirements of our program. Is that correct, Miss Jackson?
That is correct, Judge.
Yeah.
You have absolutely nothing outstanding. Have you checked to make sure that Miss Paca does not have any outstanding charges? Are you ready to be released today to complete
100%.
our program? What's the, did you say 100%?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen you smile like that, but okay, yeah, sure. Miss Paca, how's business going?
It's good. You like my shirt?
Business is good. Let me see it. I can't see it. What does it say?
Red Rose Tattoo Gallery.
All right, I love it. Look at you doing your thing, living your dream. I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Your mom still supportive of your efforts?
Definitely.
I love it. You have completed all the requirements. We had an in-depth conversation about that during your last hearing. You needed to pay off some fines and costs. You've done that. And so I am recommending completion. Any objection from any of the team members?
No, Your Honor, I'd just like to say for Ms. Packla, I know we started out a little rough. I know you didn't come in totally willingly, but boy, ma'am, you turned it around. You did the job. We're pretty proud.
Thanks.
All right. Yes, she has something else.
There's 3 trials. 1 plea, 1 dismissal, and 2 going to be set for another 3 trial. But I told him that you had a couple cases to finish up. And then you could come up.
Okay, I'm gonna probably go and do theirs real quick.
Okay.
All right, because they've been waiting since this morning. All right, very good. All right, if Miss Price, what say ye about the completion for Miss Packla?
Congratulations, Ms. Packla. Congratulations on the job well done that you've done with the program, and also going on and living your dreams to have your own tattoo parlor. Congratulations on that also.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I need I'm tired of seeing you. I need everyone to join me in celebrating Miss Packla on her completion of our specialty court program. Awesome, Miss Packla. Awesome. You are in. What have you learned? Last thing, what have you learned? What have you learned?
That it works if you actually do it. I mean, I'm sober, so and I went to jail and this everything. So
Listen, but you're sober. And not only are you sober, but your quality of life is different. Am I correct?
Definitely.
Definitely. You now are a business owner. You are working steady and working for yourself. You have some discipline. Remember in the beginning, you just wouldn't show up on time or just wouldn't show up. Like just pop on any day that I guess you woke up and thought about us. And you practice self-discipline. So you have gained a number of, I think, benefits from being in the program. I want to wish you well. You owe it to yourself to continue to walk in your sobriety. And if you ever need us, just know you don't have to go out and break the law. You can come and ask for help, call, Zoom in, walk in, and we will point you in the right direction, connect you with resources, because we never, ever close our door to people who have been in this program. So congratulations to you, Ms. Packla.
Thank you.
All right, you are all set and free to go. Oh, wait a minute. I need to address your charges. I have for Ms. Packla, she has an OWI, which would be closed with improvement, but there's also a driving while license suspended. That matter would be dismissed without prejudice. Are there any other matters for Ms. Packla?
No, ma'am.
All right, then you are in good shape, Ms. Packla. I wish you well.
Does that mean that I'm off probation?
Unless you just want to stay on probation with me, yes, ma'am. That's exactly what it means.
So I'm done. No more court, no more drops, nothing.
Miss Packla, you are finished with us, Miss Packla.
Right. Let me just make sure.
Yeah, what you about to do? What you
Go
about
back
to
to
do?
sleep.
Okay, that's a good thing. All right. All right, very good. You are all set. It's been a pleasure working with you, Miss Packla.
Thanks, you too.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, very good. All right, let's go to, I have up next. I need to go next to get a warrant for Roshan Holloway. 210-450-7501. Mr. Holloway has not appeared. Is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, thank you. He stopped testing. He's not been following the orders of his court, and then he failed to appear on today. And so any objection to the issuance of a warrant?
We put I think we put the warrant in yesterday, Judge.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
Oh, I didn't remember calling it. All right, and it's a $5,000 cash or surety?
Yes.
All right, very good. Then that's where we will be. Thank you, thank you. I am going to go now to Tracy Pugh. I have case number 200-459-8301. Ms. Pugh, state your full name for me, please.
She's trying,
Miss
Judge.
Pugh, unmute for me. I see you. I don't know what she over there doing.
My phone was acting up.
All right. Are you there? Good morning to you.
Your Honor, I only have one thing to say to you.
What do you have to say to me? First, can you tell me your name and then say your one thing?
I got a stomach ache.
Oh, you okay? Play with me if you want to, Miss Pugh. Miss Pugh, you know that won't fly with me now. You know it. You could have put that on the record for me, right? Like, Judge ain't buying that. She don't play. Listen, Miss Pugh, what are you over there doing today?
Playing with Barbie dolls. No, I'm packing I'm packing the dolls for Christmas.
She's at community service, Judge.
Yeah,
that's a community service.
Yeah, they're
You're
super
at community service.
Of course. What
I
else would I
love
be?
it. And you did something different with your hair. I love it.
Thank you. Oh, I got new glasses. That's what it is.
Is that what it is? I'm like, because your face is shaped up differently today.
Yeah.
It looks very nice on you.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Pugh, you are in phase 5. Tell me what's going on with you.
Not much, really. I've been making a lot of progress with my counselor, which I never thought, like in all the years that I've been a psych patient, I've never liked counseling. It never worked for me. But for some reason, I made a major breakthrough and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm feeling really good.
I love it.
Yeah,
yes, I love it.
I've been learning a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff. So
I love it. Miss Pugh, I'm almost sad that you're in phase 5.
I know. You're gonna miss me.
I am.
I'm gonna miss you too.
I am. I know. And you have done so well.
In the beginning, oh my God, I had such an attitude problem.
Woo, don't even talk about the beginning. You hung up in my face. You did all kind of stuff in the beginning. But
yeah,
listen, look at us now.
It was all. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I want to get this over with because I don't know. I've been going for a lot of doctor's visits and stuff, and sometimes it'll be in the way. But I mean, I don't know. That's life though. I have to learn how to deal with that stuff without letting it aggravate me. So
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I mean,
all right, Miss Pugh. And listen, music to my ears that you said you've gone to counseling before, you thought it never worked, but this time it's different.
Yeah, I know. Did Miss Price tell you I hung up on her? So sorry, Miss Price.
She didn't tell me that. You didn't hang up on her intentionally, did you?
She called me 5 minutes before my alarm clock was about to go off, and I was so mad. I was so mad. I was just like, oh, and I hung up. But I called her back and apologized to her.
Oh, look at you. That's Miss Pugh. Miss Pugh will always do a self-check. And she'll course correct. So Miss Price didn't even tell me. So that means she got over it.
She's so nice not to tell you that I abused her again.
It's okay. She's good. Listen, you are doing very well, Miss Pugh. I love the fact that you are socializing through your community service. You are taking care of some business as well with the additional community service hours. I just want to encourage you to keep going. Keep working hard, okay?
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate everything.
Yes. All right, Mr. Page, what do you have for me as to Miss Pugh?
Just nothing additional. You pretty much said it all. She's just doing her extra community service hours right now. She actually came here to drop before she did go to her community service. She's just very, very, very committed to doing what she has to do, and she's made great progress. And like you said, socializing with different people. And even now, she just reported that she had a great breakthrough with her therapist. She's just doing a great, great job. And we don't want to lose you, Miss Pugh. Trust me.
All right, very good. Miss Price, do you have anything else?
Ms. Pugh is in compliance with her services. She's doing an excellent job. So keep up the good work. I'm not upset with you at all, Ms. Pugh. Not at all. I would be angry also if somebody woke me up. So keep up the good work. And I'm glad that you're engaged in your treatment and you're getting some good outcome. Glad.
Yeah, I am too. Thank you guys.
Excited for
I
you.
appreciate it.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Ms. Pugh, I'm ready to give you your next dates. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Pugh, you are going to have a consultation. That will be on the 13th of September. I'll schedule it for 11:45 a.m. But you and Mr. Page can work something out. And then I'm going to see you on September 18th. And that will be at, I have it scheduled for 10:30. So that will be at 10:30 a.m. All right,
Okay.
did you get that, Ms. Pugh?
Yes, ma'am. It's a date. See you then.
All right. I will see you then. Good to see you. Have a good one.
All right, you guys have a good day.
All right, bye-bye. All right. Oh, yes, I need to get his results and then he'll be able to go. Yes. Oh, did anybody send the sheet up? Mr. Bryant said he went up to test and there was no sheet. I need him to test. All right, I need somebody to do it. All right, I'm going to do one more my last 10:30 and then 10:45. You're gonna have to give me just a minute. I have to go do some dismissals for another judge. So you'll have to give me a moment. I have for Tawanda Hicks, that's my last 10:30 a.m. person. For Ms. Hicks, I have the following: case number SP 137-49331, SP 137-49361, case number U 656-07823, case number 184-764-181, and case number 220-590-3901. Ms. Hicks, unmute and state your full name for me.
Good morning, Judge Holmes. Tawanda Charlene Hicks.
All right, Ms. Hicks, weren't you just in here with me the other day?
Yes, I was.
All right, and so I did today for a check-in, is that correct?
This was my original date. I think when I came in, it was for a check-in.
Oh, no, yeah, well, you had some things going on. Okay, but I still got an assessment of how you were doing and all that good stuff, right?
Yep, just pertaining to like me going to court the day before. Everything was fine. No running, standing tall.
Very good. All right, you're doing well in phase 3?
Yes, I am. I am ready. Oh, I got some good news. Let me tell you. I went to the Secretary of State. I cleared my warrants, and I went to the Secretary of State to get my license yesterday. But it's been so long since I had license that I had to send off on my birth certificate. I have to take a written test, and I have to take a road test, and then I can drive.
Come on!
Yes,
I love that attitude. I'm loving it.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Yes,
and you're doing all of that, right? You're getting your birth certificate?
Absolutely. Yep. I just ordered it.
All right.
I got my ID right here. I said, I've been going through some stuff. I got my ID right here. They said, or a passport, but my passport is expired. I said, no worries. No worries. I'll be back.
Look at you. You are taking care of business. I'm so proud of you, ma'am. Yes, very good.
Thank you,
yes, ma'am. Take a bow. You deserve it. I'm so proud of you. It's been a long time coming. Now make sure you get that little book from the Secretary of State to study so you can pass your written test, okay?
I already did it. I did it online. Yes, honey. I only got 2 wrong and they showed me what they were. I already did that.
I am excited for you. We're gonna be legal because you know she's been trying to bamboozle me. Judge, can I at least get a moped, a bicycle with a motor on it? I'm like, ma'am, you have to have a license in the state of Michigan to drive any kind of motorized vehicle. She just kept on, can I get a scooter? Can I get a bicycle? Ma'am, go sit down somewhere, get a license. And you are getting your license. I love it. I love it. I also heard that you got your 90 days in. on your job and you
Yes,
got
ma'am.
hired in. Come on, judicial
Yes.
applause.
It's
I
official.
am so proud of you.
I am a productive
Ma'am.
member of society.
With a paycheck and taxes. Come on.
Yes,
You
and
are
paying my
official.
bills. Yes.
I love it. Miss Hicks, I know all of this progress feels good to you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, absolutely. And listen, for all of your progress, you've been doing all the things that you're required to do in phase 3. Mr. Page has recommended an incentive for you. We've given you a judicial applause, but he's also recommended that you get something from the incentive counter. Is that fine with you?
Absolutely.
Come on. You got to come on down and get something from the incentive counter, okay?
As soon as I get my license, baby, I'll be right there.
Come on, drive down to 36th District Court and get your incentive, all right?
I sure will. Cool.
And bring that license so we can see it, okay?
I certainly will.
Yes, ma'am. All right, your son is doing well. Everybody in the family's doing well.
He's doing great. I was over there this weekend. I organized all of their clothes and got rid of and donated all the little clothes, and they're so excited about school. I took them to my employee appreciation day Sunday, and they had a blast. I didn't win anything, but I won some good fun time with them. And that was good enough.
I love it. I love it. You are doing so well. Miss Hicks, I hope you see what I see, because I certainly don't see the Tawanda Hicks. I'm going to talk about you for a second. That came in my courtroom. And go ahead, I am. And came in my courtroom and busted a move. We put her in a conference room. She the reason why we got the Tawanda Hicks rule now. The Hicks rule. You can't be in the conference room without somebody guarding the room, because Miss Hicks figured out how to slide on out of there with nobody looking. And then she went through a different courtroom and left the courthouse. And so now we got the Tawanda Hicks policy. You can't even go into the conference room without a case manager or an officer guarding the door. And so, Ms. Hicks, but look at you now. You have come a mighty long way. And I'm so
glad I
stayed.
I'm so glad I stayed.
Yes, I am too, because you are a beautiful person and you have so much to offer yourself and the world. And we want to be a part of you doing that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Anything else from any of the other team members before I give Ms. Hicks her next days?
Absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Page. Oh, absolutely, Ms. Hicks. I'm very proud of you. So excited for you. Judge Holmes brought up that funny day. I turned my back for a moment and you was gone. So you got me in all kind of trouble. But I'm so
sorry, Ms.
excited for your future. So excited for your future. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. It was not personal. I am so sorry, Ms. Price. I was sick. I was still sick.
I understand.
Okay, but you're doing it now.
Absolutely.
You're doing it now.
Absolutely.
Thanks for keep hanging in there and letting me back in and chasing me down. I'm so glad.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Miss
Yes,
Hicks,
ma'am. We always got a good chase in us. Go ahead, Mr. Page.
Yeah, that first day that I met you, Miss Hicks, they had me watching you like a hawk. So I didn't know what was going on. When they told me about it, I was like, oh, okay. So I sat by the door on purpose that day in that conference room. But
y'all put me in that little cage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and remember I got you. You was hungry or something.
You got me a Snickers and you got me a bag of chips.
She was hungry. I was like, look, I take care of my people. That's all. I keep saying that. I said that's my third time saying it today. I take care of my people, y'all.
Yes, you do.
But
that was the
no.
best Snickers I ever had.
But Miss Hicks, you are doing so good. I'm proud of you. You got your 90 days in your job, so you hired in full time. You are doing it. If you need help studying with your driver's test, or the road test, the written test, whatever, just let me know. Keep up the good job. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, let's do it. For Ms. Hicks, she's going to have a consultation, Mr. Page, on the 6th of September, and that will be scheduled for 11:45 a.m. And then I will see her on the 11th of September, and that will be at 10:30 a.m. Did you get that, Ms. Hicks?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. You are all set. Take good care.
Thank you so much. See you next time.
All right, very good. All right, 10:45. I need you all to give me a few minutes to go and do Judge Bryant very quickly, and then I will return. Let them know I am coming on right now. Over too, let's go. All right, let's do it. Miss White, you over there cooking and everything. I'm not mad at you because it's been that kind of day. All right, let's do it. I am ready for my 10:45 a.m. matters. I have a promotion on today for, I believe, for Miss White. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did I get that right?
Yes, ma'am.
I read so much stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I can't remember everything. Who has Miss White's case? Because I do not have a file for Miss White.
That would be me, Judge.
Miss Jackson?
Yes.
All righty. I am ready on Aunt Tamisha White. I have case number Z805-9921. Miss White, state your full name for me.
Aunt Tamisha White. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you feeling today, ma'am?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. You caught me cooking. I was cooking for my dad. He's still waiting on me to cook. So
He waiting on you
to feed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we gonna get dad fed now. We gonna get dad fed. We gotta get him fed.
Yeah.
You doing well today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. And so you are working your program?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good, very good. And so I'm looking at for Miss White. She's in phase 3 and she's been there 140 days.
That's too long.
So as to, I know it's too long. Come on. So we're also looking at the where that she has completed. She has completed all of the requirements of phase 3. And she's being recommended for phase 4. Is that correct?
That's correct. She also provided proof that she completed her community service.
All right, and she has completed community service. Very good. And so those are 2 things that we will identify as where. So for the why, she's completed. All right, so she's worked, you looks like you've identified some things there in the why that she would have done, thank you, to complete, that she needed to satisfy in phase 3. I'm assuming that is, am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so give me a second. All right, and so all right, and so since she has completed all the requirements of phase 3, as well as completed her community service, you are recommending an incentive, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, and that incentive is to, under the how, it is going to be promoted to phase 4 and a judicial applause, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, very good. Is there anything else that any of the other team members need to add? Nothing else? I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Aunt Tamisha White on her promotion to level 4. Way to go, Miss White. Way to go. Yes, ma'am. And I know that it has come with some hardships, but you have overcome them. And you are doing what you need to do in order to work this program. Miss Price, did you have anything that you wanted to add as to Miss White?
Ms. White is in compliance with her services at Team Wellness. She's doing a great job.
All right, very good, very good. All right, Ms. White, do you have any issues, concerns, or questions that you need to raise with me today?
No, ma'am, I do. I will have half of my court fees that I owe next week, so I'll be bringing that down next week.
All right, come on and do that. All right, very good. With that, I'm going to give you some dates. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You will have a consultation
Put that on.
with Miss Jackson. That will be on the 6th of September.
Uh-huh.
And your return to court will be September 11th. And that will be at, let's see, for right now. Yeah, but I've got some other folks. I'm going to put it on for 10:45. Actually, I'm going to put it on for 11 o'clock, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You are in great shape, Miss White. Good to see you, okay?
Thank you.
All right, take care and congratulations to you.
Okay, you as well. Enjoy your evening.
All
Bye-bye.
right, you too, thank you. All right, I am going next to Nicole Scott. I have for Miss Scott, case number Z8089671. Who has Miss Scott?
That's me, Judge.
All right, I don't have a file for Miss Scott.
It's in there, Judge.
Give me a second. No, I don't have a file.
Oh,
My
okay,
files.
okay.
Don't tell me yes, I do.
His notes.
I got it. I don't have a file for Miss Scott. I don't have a file for Samartra Johnson. I don't have a file for Tia Golson. So those are all my 10:45 a.m. people. All right, let's go. I do have your notes. So let me go to Miss Scott's notes very quickly. Give me a second.
I did give you a second page from Miss Jackson with Tia Golson on the.
Yes,
Okay.
I attached it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, Miss Scott. State your full name for me for the record.
Nicole Scott.
All right, how are you doing, Nicole Scott?
I'm doing fine, Your Honor.
All right, and very good, very good. You've changed up your hairstyle a little bit. I like it.
Thank you.
All right.
The braids is easier.
Yes, ma'am. I understand it. Yes, ma'am. All right. And so how are you doing? It's my understanding you are maintaining your employment at this time.
Yes.
I know that tax season is sort of over, right?
Yes, but I've been working on the QuickBooks part, learning QuickBooks.
Okay, very good. And that's good for you?
Yes.
All right, awesome, awesome. Also, are you having any challenges or issues or concerns that you need to raise with me?
No, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Are you still connected to your counselor and talking about some of the things that that you need to work through?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And do you find that to be helpful?
Yes.
All right, awesome. One more time.
Better. It's getting better.
It's getting better. I'm glad to hear that. I am. I'm glad to hear that. I know we never get over it, but you can get to a place where things are better. And it sounds like that's what's working for you. Is that correct, Miss Scott?
Yeah, this just a difficult month. This the month. So I'm just trying to get through this month.
I understand. Is there anything that we can do to help you as you process through this month?
Not really, no.
All right. And when you're with your counselor, you're talking about it, right?
Yes.
All right. Very good. All right. Mr. Page recommended on today that you receive judicial applause as well as the opportunity to receive something from the incentive counter. You have been maintaining your financial stability, doing the things that you need to do, which is certainly something that we want you working on when you are in phase 3. You have also been taking the necessary steps to make sure that the tragic event that you had happen in your life, that you're still able to maintain your stability, and you've been going and doing the things you need to do in order to assure that. And so I'm excited for you, and you are going to get those incentives. What do you think about that?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So I need everybody to join me in giving Ms. Scott a judicial applause. Congratulations, Ms. Scott. Congratulations. All right, very good. Mr. Page, and then I'll hear from Ms. Price.
Nothing too much. Miss Scott is doing well. She knows to reach out if she needs anything. Whenever you can come down here, let me know, so we can get you something off that incentive counter, okay?
Okay.
And Miss Scott,
Right,
keep up the good work. Very proud of you. You're doing a good job.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Ms. Scott, I'm ready to give you your next dates. Are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's do it. I have for you, you will have a consultation on the 6th of September at 11:45 a.m. with Mr. Page. And then I am going to see you on September the 11th. And that is going to be at 11 o'clock a.m. Does that work for you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Just know we are here. If you need us, do not hesitate to reach out, okay?
Thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. You are free to leave. Okay. I am going to go now to Samatra Johnson. I have case number 230-580-9501. And if you could call the lab on test results, please, for Mr. Bryant, that would be great. All right, very good. As to Samatra Johnson, okay, I'm gonna do Samatra Johnson and Ms. Golston very quickly, and then I'll go back and do theirs. Okay. All right, Ms. Johnson, unmute and state your full name for me, please.
Yes, Samatra Johnson.
All right, how are you this morning, Ms. Johnson?
I'm doing good.
You doing good?
Yes.
All right, very good. I know that you're getting your son ready for high school. How are things going?
Oh, it's struggling with the money wise, but it's okay. He's I got a school clothes and everything, and he's playing football. He's on the football team. So
all right.
Everything's working out.
All right, very good. And you're taking good care of yourself in the middle of getting your son ready for high school?
Yeah, I just had a death in the family, so I'm a little down today, but I'm okay. Yeah.
I heard. And my condolences. I know I speak on behalf of the team as well. Our condolences to you and the loss of your loved one. And so what are you doing? What are you doing to work through it?
I just pretty much been relaxing, praying, and just praying God could fill the empty space for me, because she reminded me of you.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my girl. So she, I'm a miss her. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, but I always tell people, and I don't know if this will help you as much as it's helped me, is that when I miss people or lose people that I love, I find a way to honor them. Whether it's in the way I live, the way I give, the way I treat other people, I find a way to honor them. And that way the memory never goes away. And it, believe it or not, it starts to feel better. It gets better. Okay? So find a way to honor them. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Very good. And so, Mr. Page, you have indicated that she's getting her son together for school. That's taking responsibility, taking care of her responsibilities. And certainly that is a proximal goal. And then I know compliance with the program, that's really general, Mr. Page. But okay, next time you're gonna tell me something she ain't compliant with. Okay. All right.
Call me out, why don't you, Judge?
I'm helping you out. So we're gonna go with taking responsibility for her son and her financial her financial obligations as to her son. Certainly that is a proximal goal. And so we're going to recommend an incentive, and your incentive that you have recommended is that she be promoted to phase 4. She has also, one of her wares should be that she has completed everything in phase 3, right?
Yes, ma'am. I got you. Got you.
All right,
Yes, ma'am.
very good. And so I'm going to add that to your where in phase 3. She has completed everything in phase 3. And so now that would certainly go with your recommendations.
Okay. Yes.
Very good.
I'll make sure I keep a mental note to put that on for staff.
Oh no, I'm gonna
I didn't
give y'all
realize I
some
could do it
written
like that.
notes today. I'm gonna give y'all some written notes today. I'm gonna give y'all some written notes today. All right, there we go. And so they're like an exam. There you go. All right. And so any objection from any of the team members as the promotion of Ms. Johnson to phase 4? I think she is ready to go to phase 4. Ms. Johnson, congratulations to you. I need everybody in the room to help me celebrate Samantha Johnson. Congratulations, congratulations. All right, yes, ma'am, I see that smile. Do you have any questions or concerns that you need to raise with me on today?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody. I'm glad I'm in the program, and it just helped me stay focused. And do I do 14 months or 18 months?
You gonna talk to Mr. Page about what your timing is, but let's just focus on progress, because time frames can change. It's a minimum of 14 months, but time frames can change based on your progress. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let me give you some dates real quick.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it real quick. Yeah. All right. Very good. Here are your dates. You are going to have a consultation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have that consultation on the 12th of September. And that will be, I'll set it for the 11:45 a.m. And then I will see you on September 18th, 2024. And that is going to be at 10:30 a.m. Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You are all set, Miss Johnson. Good to see you.
You too. Thank you.
All right. All right. Very good. Take care. All right. I'm going to do my last matter at 10:45, and then I'll go on and do that dismissal. I have for Tia Golson, SP 1203705, counts 1 and 2. Case number SP 153-45601, and case number Z8080211. Miss Golson, state your full name for me, please. Unmute Miss Golson. Now, don't you be a hold up today.
Tia Marie Golson.
Tia Marie Golson. Good morning to you, Tia Marie Golson. How are you?
I'm all right, Judge. How you doing?
All right. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Miss Golson, are you working on your community service?
I did my community service over at Elmhurst Homes. Miss Jackson should have the letter from Miss Stackhouse or Miss Smith, one or the other.
Miss Jackson?
She completed her community service.
All right, we're going to identify that as aware. She's completed her community service. Awesome. All right, and you completed that community service because you are in phase 3, and that's part of your requirements. What do you think about the community service that you've done so far?
I didn't mind doing it. I liked it, actually.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah, it was okay. It gave me a chance to give back a little bit. So yeah, it was okay. It kept me busy too.
All right. And what were you doing and where were you doing it?
I was doing it at Naomi's Nest when I was in treatment. And I was helping out in the kitchen and cleaning the counselor's offices and the hallways.
Okay. And so, all right. Very good. And so I'm certain you felt good about that, right?
Yeah. It kept me busy, like I said. Yeah, it kept me focused and busy.
All right, very good. And so the completion of her community service is a proximal goal. And so the incentive would be a low incentive. And so the how would be, you recommended a judicial applause. Miss Jackson, and anything additional as to Tia Golson?
No, ma'am.
All right, Miss Warfield or Miss Price, anything additional as to Tia Golson?
Nothing additional, Your Honor. Keep up the good work, Ms. Golson.
Thank you.
Golson is in compliance with her services and outpatient services.
Oh, we can't hear you, Miss Price.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay, sorry about that. Miss Golson is in compliance with her services. She's doing a great job. She's an outpatient over at Naomi's Nest. Keep up the good work, Miss Golson.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, very good. Miss Golson, do you have any questions, issues, or concerns that you need to raise with me on today?
Nope, I know I messed myself up from leveling up today, and I'm kind of pissed at myself about that.
Okay, well, keep working at it. You'll get back on track. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You will. All right. How are you feeling overall today?
I'm okay. Yep.
You
I'm
okay?
in a good space. Yep.
All right. That's good. I know you stop in often and see and wave at me, and I appreciate that, Miss Golson.
Yeah, I stopped in the other day. You wasn't there. You was on Zoom.
I wasn't. I was working remotely.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but I'm here. I'm here now. Okay. So if you come in the rest of this week, I'll be here. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You are in phase 3. Let me give you some dates very quickly. Okay. I will have you do a consultation on the 6th of September. And that will be it's scheduled for 11:45. Okay. And then I'm going to see you on September 11th. And I am going to put you on for 11 o'clock, okay?
11 o'clock. Yes, ma'am. I got it.
Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
All right. You are all set. Good to see you, Miss Golson.
All right. Good to see you too, Judge.
All right. Take care. Bye. All right, team. I'm going to come back and finish up the remainder of the docket. I just have to make sure everybody has something. And then I don't know if you've talked with him. He did not go to heat yesterday. That's going to be a really big problem for me. I need to go to Judge Bryant's courtroom very quickly and put a dismissal on the record. Ms. Matt, can you make sure everybody has 11:45 has a future court date? And then I think you said that 1:30 was not supposed to be on my docket. Is that correct?
That is correct, sir.
All right, very good. So let's do that. I'm going to sign back in to Judge Bryant very quickly.
Okay.
All right, let's go. All right, we have completed our docket for this morning. Ms. Cleveland, I know that you have come on. I need to speak with you about tomorrow's docket. Everybody should have now the schedule for tomorrow. So Ms. Cleveland, I'm gonna reach out to you to speak with you about tomorrow's docket.
Yes.
As we will have our visitors in. Ms. Mack, I should be signing the warrants for all the people from 8:30, as well as a warrant for Sydney Robinson and a warrant for Roshan Holloway.
I think we did that yesterday.
Oh, you did it yesterday.
Yes,
I'm
we
sorry.
did
So
that
that's done. So I still need the one for Sydney Robinson. And then for all of the folks that didn't show up on the 8:30 docket, only 3 people showed up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
So would I be getting those warrants from?
No, we just gonna do them as regular warrants on the back of their tickets.
Oh, got it. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good.
scabious, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Gotcha.
All right,
Okay.
but then on those scabious, remember the verbiage I gave you about,
Yeah,
that.
got it.
All right, Ms. Cleveland, I'm gonna talk to you, I'm gonna go out of court, but I'll talk to you about tomorrow's docket because our cases tomorrow, oh, and I need you to do one thing for me. I need you to, oh no, make a copy, Mr. Page is here. I want him to see my notes that I made.
Yeah.
On your case notes, and I need that back. And then if you could send this over to Miss Jackson, that would be great. And so, Ms. Cleveland, we'll talk because according to the schedule for tomorrow, our cases begin at 10:00 a.m. for our review hearings. I know that we have people scheduled at 8:35 and 8:45. And so what I'm going to do is talk with you about how we're going to move the docket for tomorrow. So let's talk offline on that, okay? I know that you're ready. I don't have any doubts in my mind that
I'm
you're
just
ready.
typing still, trying to get those case notes, but I'm going to get them over to you by today, before the end of the day.
But that's why I need you to speak with me. Can you come on down and speak with me now?
Okay. What's your
Because I
court?
don't want to be I don't want to be. You don't know my court
Oh wait,
number.
you talking about here in the courtroom? I was thinking about your back office, but I get you.
No, come down here. I have everything right, my docket and stuff right here.
Okay,
So
I
come
will.
on down, because I don't want to be throwing popcorn in my mouth while I'm.
All right.
All right, now we about to not stream live no more.